tell us what happened last week.
Okay. So, we made it to the college. And, we had all separated, gone our different ways. Some people were sneakily trying to figure out how to sacrifice Sky in order to bring back Maddie. And other people were, helping innocent people. And someone else was off actually, working on the fucking mission that we were here to do. But, we all came back together, we gathered, and we were trying to be helpful to the populace. We wanted to warn them that these attacks were being focused on what it looked like these giant hourglass things. Magical hourglass things. We didn't know exactly what they did, but we knew they were important. A giant shield dome went up around the facility that we're around, and so, we went to the closest hourglass that was inside of the dome. Which is basically unguarded, just sitting there where anyone could access it. So as we're starting to break apart, come up with plans because we're trapped inside of a dome, Sky decided, I'm gonna go touch the magical thing. Because Sky fears no magical item, even though she should. So she instantly ages 14 years. Almost dies immediately to the entropy that is afflicting her. And, as we all get back together to discuss the situation, Meat and Asa decide this is the perfect moment to stab Sky in the back.
No.
Oh, no, we were going to stab you in the back much later.
It's going to be so difficult to haul your body.
Yeah.
And yet, your betrayal occurred now.
I mean, it wasn't our choice.
Kara forced our hand.
Just because Sky was gonna die in the next 12 minutes doesn't mean that now was the time to strike. Anyways, as this betrayal starts to occur, Kara decides, you know what? I don't think I'm okay with sacrificing someone to bring someone back from the dead. I think that's a step too far. That's just fucking evil. That's what that is. And so, civil war erupted within the party. After a long, grueling combat, where we are all futilely trying to take someone down, anyone, God, we are bad at dice rolls.
Lol. Especially when I'm drained on you.
Asa breaks away. Sky breaks away from the combat, trying to run to the hourglass. And Asa breaks away to run to the hourglass to try to get there first so she could stop Sky from doing something dumb, like touch it again. Because that's totally what she's gonna fucking do. And Asa gets there first, and she's like, alright, I have to stop this by any means necessary. So she attempts to dispel the magical hourglass. And critically succeeds. And destroys time and space. But because she critically succeeds, she gets to realize what her actions are about to do, and reroll time just enough to not do that thing. Turns out, there is a line. We have found it. That is where Asa cannot cross.
Amazing. Amazing.
So, Asa turns to Sky and says, I didn't mean for things to turn out this way. I just wanted my friend back. And Asa said it doesn't matter what you wanted. This is what you did. And she runs to touch the hourglass. And that's where we ended the last session.
Hell yeah.
On a cliffhanger.
I
And
will
Sky-
never do a summary ever again from this point on.
And Sky runs up, presses her hand against the hourglass, and you all watch as she rapidly ages and decays into dust before you all.
Oh, wow.
Well, great. Now they're both dead. I didn't say that. That's a joke. You have me now. That's two.
You see that the dust that was once Sky's body stays suspended in the air, crackling with energy, a sort of purplish blue energy emanating off of it, sort of jolting all around, trying to grab onto other pieces of dust. This big old ball of like static electricity.
It's trying to attract itself to other bits, is what you're saying?
It's got a lot of power, and there's a lot of bits of sky hung in suspended animation, and the energy is constantly jumping around from bit to bit.
Is it just Asa there?
I
Yeah.
think so.
It's
You guys
whoever ran up afterward.
You guys aren't fast
Kara's
enough.
gonna
Yeah,
run up.
eventually with Brew, I'm over there, but
And with my slow 50-foot movement.
All right, but
So
first,
slow.
Asa, you being
Uh-huh.
there at first, you see this crackling energy that seems to be jumping around itself, trying to find something to latch onto. You watch as space around it warps for a moment, and you can feel a sudden burst of power as you are knocked back slightly. Not enough to knock you off your feet, but you notice that there is a rip in space directly in front of you, and you see a fairly familiar looking field as that energy starts rushing through it.
Oh. Um.
And it latches on to the next closest bond.
is
I
that,
will PM you exactly what you were saying.
is that home or is
That's
that something
good.
specifically to Asa? Because if it's home, we need to fucking take that. We have no way home, still.
Well, I'm not with you.
That's right, yeah.
I think it's just weird. You know how when you're messing with the antenna and you get like weird scrambled channels? I just think that's what it is.
It's the
Yeah.
fuzzy HBO.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
no
yeah.
HBO.
It's HBO.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is that a boob? What the fuck is that?
Is that a boob?
Oh no, it's a
Cody,
it's
the
a
answer
football,
is
okay.
yes,
It's a football.
It's a boob.
Yeah.
It's always a boob. Always. That's my response. Football. Pff, that looks like a boob.
Joe, who is that directed at?
It was
Yes.
core. It was
Oh.
directed towards core.
Whoops. I'm not even in weekly RPG right now.
Yeah, you should get in here.
I need to get
All
in.
the cool kids are here.
I know. Alright, there we go. Maybe.
Do I sound alright? It says my voice is yellow in here, so I'm unsure.
Hello?
You sound
I can
fine to
hear
me.
you okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
that's good.
It's green to me. Or is it? Oh, wait,
No,
but
it's
that's
my
on the-
connection.
Oh,
When
okay,
I see it.
okay. No, you're fine on
We'll let you know if you
Discord.
get robot-y or anything.
Okay. Yeah, it looks stable. It's just yellow, so I wasn't sure.
Let's do the time warp again.
It's Sky interfering with your connection, obviously.
But to be fair, she's dead.
Sky's dead.
Goodbye, Sky.
Man, Sky can't.
You, you did
Sky's
not
dead.
that shit.
Leave her be.
Another one for the graveyard.
The rip pile. I need to make like a super
that's
famous
3, Joe.
No one wanted to save Sky, so she died.
I wanted to, but I needed to find an adult first.
I am an adult.
No, you're not. No one is. No one is here. That's the scary thing, Core. No one is an adult. Probably.
At least you got Clockwork Soldier. Clockwork Soldier will never betray you.
He attacked us.
Maybe.
Yeah, but then we befriended him, and now
Yeah.
he will never betray us.
No. Door Threat never betrayed me. She taught me how to read. I miss her. I want my friend back.
Just waiting for a Modron just pull Asa through the portal.
Oh my god.
You're mine
yeah.
now, bitch.
Alright, think of the lips.
Remember the tournament arc, guys? Good times. Good
The
times.
tournament arc?
The tournament arc.
The tournament. Yes.
Oh, the tournament arc.
In God.
Mivon.
The city
No,
that started.
not
Yes,
Mivon.
Mivon. Yes. It's Mivon, yes.
Yep, it's Mivon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
It started with an M.
What's the
It was Mivon.
capital of it's the Q country with all the evil people.
It starts with an S.
Are you talking about New Stetson?
No. New Stepford. I'm talking
You mean
Yeah,
the
it's all the evil
country to
people.
the north?
the Q.
With all the horror shit?
No. There's a map.
Yeah, I don't know what city you're talking about because I doubt we've been there.
Yeah, I don't think we've been to a city with a Q.
We haven't been to a city with a Q. We were close to it and we were debating on it over Mivon, but we're like, no,
Yeah,
that's
that was
place
New
full of evils.
Stedford.
No, not New Stedford. I'm not talking about New Stedford.
I think you're talking about Pitax.
Pitax, yes. I'm talking about Pitax. That's what I
Yeah.
was talking about.
That was the other one that was close. And we're just like, nah.
Yeah, they're full of like evil assassins and their whole country's a bunch of dickheads. So we decided to go for Mivon.
Actually, I think the Assassin's country is what the fuck is it called?
Well, technically the not a country, it's the place below us, the river kingdoms? Is that it?
Yeah, the River Kingdom.
Yeah. They have that
Well,
as
It is a
Assassin's.
river kingdom,
That's
though.
the,
Oh yeah, it's a river kingdom, man.
River Kingdoms is like a big conglomerate of city-states, and Mivon is one of the city-states.
Right.
Yeah.
The same way that in Athens would have been a city-state in ancient Greece.
Yeah, they got the Assassin's Guild down there.
Cool. Maybe I should join that. At this point. Damn. This is a lot of information Asa's absorbing.
Different plane.
Hey, hey Asa, how you doing?
She's probably reading.
Doing great.
Reading? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Asa, roll me in athletics and in Arcana.
Gotta crit athletics.
Well, one's gonna be great. The
These
other,
can be
not so much.
They can be open.
The best part is it could be either or.
While you roll, I will be right back.
Oh, hero points. Forgot to
All
You
right.
roll a bunch of times and then delete them. Until you get the good
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I think that's how it works. And then, Cody, just press pause on OBS.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
There's no evidence.
Erase all the evidence.
Oh god.
I'm gonna badly edit
Man.
it so that half of that sentence is in, and then it picks up right as you
Yeah.
get the roll.
Man,
Okay, back.
I wish I had taken some spells that I did not take. But you know what? It's fine. Fine. Alright, God, what am I rolling? Fucking okay, Arcana.
Athletics
oh,
and Arcana.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
good.
Arcana.
Yeah, 13.
Right? That
Yeah, cool. Okay,
Fine.
you're gonna be fine on the
Athletics.
athletics check. It's fine.
okay. Oh man. I'm gonna have to re-roll it. I
That's
think.
the lowest athletics you rolled the whole campaign.
Okay, I'm gonna use the hero point to re-roll.
Surprisingly.
Don't fuck me hero points.
It did not
Better.
fuck you.
Okay.
It didn't
Did
fuck
not-
It got
you.
close to that one.
20's pretty good.
It just wanted to tease me. All right.
What about a one though?
All right, that's what we got.
Let's
Okay.
see. You all are level 5.
Did we get XP for
Oh, no.
PvP?
No.
We should
Did you
have.
kill any? Did you kill your opponent?
Technically.
No.
died.
she's dead as hell.
I died.
Dang,
I should
that
get
was
XP.
her
Sky,
own
you get 80
volition.
XP for killing Sky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn it. I should have thought
I
about
felt the
that.
mental anguish that propelled Sky into. I should give points for that.
You want
we did our first
points for
PvP, that's a
mental
milestone, right?
anguish? How about we just get RP points for good RP? You know?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did give you
Yeah,
what's
you
it called?
did.
Milestones.
Yeah,
You
you
did.
did.
Yeah,
You
it was
did.
milestones, yeah.
All right.
I don't know what that means, but
Just XP for doing stuff without
Okay.
necessarily killing things.
Right, we're at 616 out of 1,000 though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Just 85 weeks after that.
Yep.
Carl was the next closest to them, right?
No, me.
No, it's gonna
Because
be meat
meat
and
was-
yeah,
brew.
I got brew and
And the
the rum.
slowest, he has the
Yeah,
fast
because
doggy.
Brew's fast.
Bruce fast. Bruce real fast.
Meat. You get up to the area where this hourglass is. You know, the place that you were chasing down Sky and Asa.
Yep.
And when you get there, for just a brief moment, you see a large magical hole in space, and you can see another place, a sort of pasture on the edge of a forest, and it collapses almost instantly as you come up the staircase and can see, you can see Asa. She has a pair of bodies laying next to her, but she has the body of Sky and the body of someone that you haven't seen before.
Are you sure I haven't seen him?
Oh, this
Not
is
like
wild.
in a pod?
So okay,
Hang
so
on,
the body
remind
of
me. Have you seen Bo before?
Yeah, in the pod. We all looked at him.
Okay, so the body
Okay, then
of,
yes, you have
Oh,
seen them
shit,
before.
it's Bo. And
so
Bo.
the body of
Um,
Sky and
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The Sky like body. Is it look aged like Sky was after they touched the hourglass the first time?
No,
Huh.
they look like it was the pre-aging state of Sky prior to you all coming to this university.
And the magical hole is closed. It's not there anymore?
Yeah, it was flickering and collapsing as you got to the stop. You got just a brief sight of this of that area, of like a field with a forest just out there, and then it disappeared, and you're just stuck, you know, looking at this hourglass with Asa and these two bodies of Sky and this other person that you have seen before.
Asa's on the ground, sweaty, probably panting a little bit.
You alright? What the hell happened?
We have to get to the Huskmoot. Can you oh wow. I can't believe I pulled that off. Can you help me with we have to
Yeah,
get to the
no, of
the
course.
Husk.
I understand, of course.
Okay.
Meat'll get off of Brew, and he'll put one of the bodies on Brew. He can't do two. He's just a little boy.
He's just a little boy.
Alright.
So
Look at his
I'll
stout form.
put Sky, Maddie,
I don't know
whoever
who's
the fuck.
bigger.
Sky. Oh, well, Maddie would be, because she's that freaking Oni like demon. You know, like
Yeah,
Bo
yeah.
wasn't short. He was average, but you know,
A tiefling.
yeah.
A
She
tiefling?
Yeah,
was
but
like
but
Yeah.
orc.
Maddie was
and-
beefy.
Yeah, she was.
Wasn't
She was
she?
orc and,
Yeah.
and
Tiefling?
tiefling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oni.
Oni.
Oh
Yeah.
me.
So
Like with horns, she's around 7 feet tall.
right.
With horns.
Yeah.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
So
Kara, you show up as you see Meat putting a body onto Brew's back.
yeah, we'll say Sky is on there or Maddie, whoever the demon is.
She's just looking in shock at this whole thing. Like, do I see Noburu's body and Maddie's body?
I have cast Figment to make a very crude visual trait. If I saw well, I mean, I guess you could it could be a roll off or whatever, but I would have cast Figment, which is a 5-foot cube,
Oh,
and it's crude and undetailed, but it would look like a sack over Bo's body.
real quick, what is
But I don't. Mhm.
what's the number next to cantrip? I've been meaning to ask this.
The level of the cantrip.
There's different level
They
cantrips.
automatically level.
Huh? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
So I don't know if you want me to roll to see if I noticed Kara coming up, or if I was distracted, or if I would be able to have time to even do this. But I am aware that Maddie's body is okay. Bo's body, a little harder to explain.
A lot harder to explain, I assume. What are you doing with Figment?
I am casting a image, a crude image over Bo's body to
Like a tarp?
yeah,
There's a sack of potatoes where Bo's body would have been.
just a sack of potatoes.
Oh, Sky touched the hourglass and she got potatoes.
Would've been
How
nice to
how
have
likely is
stabilized,
this to work? I don't know.
All right, so you are basically trying to create a diversion with it to make somebody
Yeah.
think that it's something else.
Illusion's an illusion.
So we're going to use you doing a trick action, or no, hang on.
Okay. Wow.
A trick action.
A trick
Yeah,
action.
if you click
Yeah,
create
Yeah,
a
so
diversion.
if you
I've seen
click
these.
create a diversion there,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
in it there's the trick action, this one,
Okay.
and it's a charisma. You are trained because it's deception. You get an extra +2. So go ahead and roll that. And
It's a charisma? Oh
There's
god.
a
Okay.
charisma. But yeah, you get the +2 with Figment.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm so sorry, Sess. Keep going.
Caster saying you can attempt to create a diversion with the illusion, getting it on your deception check. If the attempt fails against the creature disbelieves the figment. So
Mhm.
yes, you're going to be doing that trick check to create a diversion, and it's going to be against their perception DC. So you have to beat Kara's 21.
Lovely.
Go for it.
Remember, you have a
Oh.
+2 to add to the roll.
Good. +2. Oh, a +2?
Excellent.
Okay.
You got a hero point there, Joseph.
One more.
So if you succeed, you become hidden.
We're going to treat this as the body is successfully hidden underneath the illusory tarp.
Right.
Otherwise, Kara will disbelieve the illusion.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it was almost
nice.
20. 23! Oh!
Oh.
All right, and
That's
it works.
Crazy.
No.
Kara,
God.
when you
Train
come
my
up,
ass.
you see that Meat is throwing Sky's body. Wait, no, that's too young to be Sky. Maybe she got de-aged. Maybe that's what happened, and then she just passed out. Who knows? But that's what you just quickly think when you see Sky there, and then you see Asa with a big old bag on the ground.
So much PvP.
All right, the PvP continues.
I was going to say, let's get jeez.
Gotta save Sky.
This is so great.
All right, so you're
Alright.
charging up to attack Meat.
I'm gonna have I'm gonna have Roxana charge up to Brew and just grab
Alright.
him.
Let's go ahead and just do a little quick arena here. We'll use that. We'll say the staircase is like right here. Big old hourglass here in the middle.
Well, I'm not gonna RP this session. It's pretty obvious. I'll see you guys
Yeah.
later.
You have a good one.
We're at the top of the tower?
You'd have to
Atop the library, yeah.
Right, with next to the hourglass. Okay. Yeah, I'm Bruce
be.
St.
Yeah, so
Square.
Sky
but-
got knocked down. You guys are trying to capture her again, so this is clearly what's going on.
But,
So
right. That is what it looks like.
Kara's just come up the steps and has Rakshana quickly on her tail. Okay, so that's the situation. Let's go roll initiative real quick.
Is the square the bell, or is that the sack of potatoes?
The sack of potatoes will be represented by Mar in this case,
Okay.
Yep.
just because we need a placeholder for him.
Oh, damn.
And Sky doesn't get to roll because they're dead.
They're dead.
So goddamn rude.
I mean,
What if I wanted to participate?
can I...
Now, Meat and Asa already did their thing, so Kara, you're coming up the
Right.
steps.
all right,
This is what you see.
I'm gonna give Roxana 2 action.
Meat, you're not 20 anymore. You're also not soothed. Probably not off guard.
Probably not off guard now. Oh, start
Asa's
of...
probably still trained, not off guard. Mystic Armor. Yes.
It's start of a combat, so I would
Yeah,
have my
the guy's
shield
still
up
dead.
because of my expiration.
But dead doesn't mean trained anymore.
Congrats.
See,
All
dying
right.
has its health benefits.
That was too funny. Oh, she's gonna try again with a -4 penalty.
Does she have 3 actions?
She.
You're right. She only has 2 actions.
Oh yeah, move.
Kara's-
All right. Yeah. Okay.
And Kara will, she'll just move here. I won't let you take her! And I'm gonna go ahead and attack me
Amazing.
non-lethally.
Oh, thank you.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah,
I was
'cause-
like, oh.
Because meat does have like cuts. Sky was going. Sky was trying to kill.
This is amazing.
You were trying to kill her.
I mean, can you kill a thing?
That's the end of my turn.
I don't
Um,
know. Let's ask a nearby Furby.
You know what? You're right. We gotta ask the Furby.
Um,
Gotta.
Okay, so Akshan comes up, tries to grab Brew. Kara comes up, says that, tries to hit Meat. Like Meat does like one thing before, like he goes to reach for his sword, and then he looks over to Asa, and if she doesn't do something like right away, then he goes into it. Does Asa do anything?
Good God. I
You're
mean,
holding your action, so you're going
I mean,
after Asa.
I'm going.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
You're gonna hold your action. This is really what's happening here.
I guess we'll say this because
You're still going before Kara.
I've said that I haven't had my sword raised this whole time, so I'll use the 1 action to draw and then the 2 actions to
Not ready in action.
to hold.
We're saying
I see what
literally
you're
you
saying.
take your turn after Asa.
Yeah, you're right.
delay.
Because you're waiting.
Delay.
Yeah, you're delaying. You're waiting to see what Asa does, and then if something doesn't happen, then you're gonna attack your full turn.
Yes, I will delay after Asa.
All right, Asa.
Goodness. Well, Kara is clearly insane. Which is
That's-
super unfortunate.
The only reason
Yeah.
could be anything.
Yeah.
This-
No.
She's lost
Only
her
one
mind.
thing to do.
We have
Drop
to kill her.
fireball.
I don't have fireball, but
Hey, Steve, do you have an idea of another character?
Gust of wind, same effect.
True.
Oh my
I
God.
will. Oh man, gust of wind would have been great here.
Oh,
You
dude.
just fucking knocked Kara right off the building.
That would be
Fall
brutal.
damage is fucking brutal in
Oh, yeah.
Pathfinder too.
It's
It's,
nasty.
it's so good.
Yeah, I will just briefly close my eyes that it has gotten to this point. And I'll just look over past Kara to Meat. We have to go. There's no time. Kara, I wish you were being more amicable about this. And man, can I do a recall knowledge on Kara?
For what?
Yeah, to
I
what?
think it'd be like a society check, I think, for
Yeah,
that. 'cause
I
it's like
want-
a humanoid.
What are you trying to get?
Her lowest save.
Oh
Okay,
shit!
you're trying to assess her. Okay.
Yeah.
I would say
Isn't that a thing? Isn't like
it is. It's a recall knowledge check against monsters, and humanoids are generally society. So
Okay.
yeah, let's do
Okay.
society.
A society. Okay.
We live in a society.
Bro's got
We
it.
do.
Bro's got a
We
great
live in a
society.
society.
Wake him up. 24.
The society has fallen apart. I don't know if you guys have noticed.
Yeah, I ran
Hasn't
away,
gone
I ran
well,
away
hasn't
from
gone
that
well.
society. I
Okay, and it would be a DC based on level. You're level
Right.
5, a DC of 20. So that is a success.
Nice.
You would
Okay.
know that Kara's lowest save is an 11. Sorry, that's the wrong number. Is a will save.
Will save is the lowest. Okay.
Will save is the lowest.
Yep. Okay, then I am going to
eat that shit up.
okay. I am going to sustain my figment spell, and I'm gonna pick up the sack of potatoes and start dragging it away.
Sack of
All
potatoes.
right.
Yep.
Incredible. This is just such a scene. It's like
I'm gonna
Yeah,
add
I'm
a
pulling
sack.
on someone's legs.
Thanks, man.
You got a token for potatoes, right?
Yeah.
Right, so she's encumbered, right?
That's exactly what we're gonna do this for. Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say
I'm not
it, but I was
encumbered.
like, she sweats when picking up paper. How is she?
Look, I just want to quickly point out there are a lot of stairs. However, that sack of potatoes could probably survive
Wait,
a long fall.
Wait! Asa has the cart! She has the book cart!
The book cart, yeah, the book
Oh, thank
cart's down at
God,
the
I
bottom
do
of the
have the book
stairs.
cart.
You
It's
have
down at the
book
bottom.
cart,
Excellent.
yeah.
We just
Holy
had to
shit.
get the
It
book cart to
actually
the
came in
shed.
handy.
It'll be fine. Okay, yep. So I'm just gonna start dragging. I can move. My speed's reduced by 10, so I can move 20 feet.
There you go. Sack
Thanks,
of
man.
potatoes.
Okay. So this is the stairs over here.
Yep, these are the stairs.
Okay. I don't. Obviously, this isn't at all sort of indicative of the actual distance or anything. So however far you think 20 feet is.
Okay, yeah. So like, you get to the staircase roughly.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
meet.
The bodies, are they dead or are they like unconscious?
Good question.
What?
Well, you mean Sky's body? Sky's body is unconscious,
Mhm.
but alive and breathing.
Okay. Just because I was thinking, can I just start shoving this body down the stairs, or is that gonna
You do know
pose
that the
issues?
sack of potatoes is also breathing a little
Mhm.
bit,
Okay. All right. Good. So I'm not gonna.
but
I'm not,
unconscious.
I'm not gonna throw it down the stairs. Got it.
Oh, that's nightmare fuel, Seth.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Interesting.
Gosh, and
Breathing sack of potato. Jesus Christ. Anyway.
breathing sack of potato sounds awful.
I know.
God, I don't know.
How far do you get?
Yes.
Are you just at the top of the stairs?
Yeah. Okay. And then, God, I don't know anything about familiars. Familiars can't do much, right?
No, they're very
'Cause-
limited to whatever abilities you give them each day.
Yeah.
Unless you're
Yeah.
like a
Because
witch or something,
she's
yeah.
not like a. Huh?
Unless you're like a witch, like that's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So Mark can
That's 'cause witches are
fly, but I think
cruel.
that's pretty much it.
They can fly and they can use manipulate actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
To manual dexterity.
I do. Oh gosh, she couldn't attempt to sleight of hand, could she?
Oh yeah, I think sleight of hand would fit within a manipulate action.
Okay. Then I want to. She only
Sleight of
gets
hand.
one action, right? Because I didn't give her anything.
Yes, but that one action can only be to stride or strike, if I'm right. No, wait, no, that's not familiars. That's animal companions. For familiars, they just don't do anything unless you give them an order.
Okay. I'm gonna have her.
I'm gonna have her
No, I need her with me just in case. Yeah. Okay.
regret every decision ever.
Well, I was gonna have her steal from Kara, but
Still can next turn.
yeah. The only thing is that if Kara turns on her, then I need her with me. So
Yeah, true.
yeah, it won't work. Okay, that's fine. Nope, I will just have Mark come with me then, as usual.
All right. Kara.
No, it's me.
Me.
All right. Yeah, I already moved the turn order. Meet.
Man, I was thinking of what I was gonna do that whole time, and this is a
Still
sticky one.
don't know.
I mean, dude, like Kara's slow, sure, but with the plan we have, you were just able to get to the top of the stairs with Bo, and if that's gonna be your movements like that much, like she will catch us, and not even.
No, that
then.
was only one movement.
There was only one
one
movement.
movement. Yeah. If I can get warp step going, then I can move much faster.
That's true, but this is.
I can probably still move faster than Kara.
Yeah, I'm.
Sorry,
Okay,
Kara.
let's get this out of the way, 'cause I was wondering about this. What? So I put whoever this is on Brew. Can I
Right.
also mount Brew? Like, think of it like person laying over the back of a saddle, and then, a person on the saddle.
I'll say yes, but I'm going to add a slight penalty to it of
Okay.
10 feet to his movement speed,
Okay.
because it's only supposed to be holding one passenger,
Right.
and Brew is meant to carry goblins, not full-size Oni.
What if I cut off my everlasting barrels? Will I get full speed then? If I leave them there?
Yes, but I'm going to say it takes an action to do so.
That's
You
fair.
have to actually cut them.
That's fair.
This is tough.
Okay. Meat gets on Brew as the movement action. He will also draw a sword. I will then use second action to cut off the barrels, my everlasting barrels. Kate, forgive me.
They fall down to the ground,
And
cracks a little bit.
Slow motion.
yeah. And then they crack a little bit. Through Brew's mask, you see a tear, and it's like a comically large tear.
Calm.
It starts to leak.
Yeah.
3 years
It's rusty
later.
noises.
Okay, that's 2 actions, and then we gotta go. And Bruce says, "I'm sorry, Car," and he will get Brew going. That'll be 2 movements with my third action and Brew's free movement action. So I will be 80 feet. And obviously I have whoever this is on the back of Brew. Like, I'm not leaving without them, but I did that beforehand.
Yeah.
Oh, this is crazy, man. All right. Yeah, and that's 1, 2,
Kara.
3. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Kara is blowing by Asa because she just had the sack of potatoes. She's going to go straight for meat. She has 75 movement for her action, so she'll just move 75 feet. And they'll leave Rakshana on
Alright.
the roof.
Well, Rakshana can make 1 move, but yeah.
Oh yeah, well she'll move 25 and start to follow her then.
Kara is able to keep pace, effectively, is what's happening. She's able to sort of keep pace a little bit, but she's losing by 5 feet every 6 seconds or so. So, like, she's right there behind Brew as he starts to ride away, but the gap is forming after you all pass by Issa and Mud.
After the first round, I'm doing something.
Okay.
Is that 2 actions for the movement or 1?
I'm using 3 actions to move,
Okay.
but next
Okay.
round I have a plan.
Next round. Okay.
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 Asa. Kara just ran right past you to go after Brew.
Right. Can I see Kara?
I would say yes. So this is atop of that large temple library type place.
Right.
Right.
And you all are coming down a sort of staircase.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Actually, I have this on a map, don't I? I'm pretty sure I made this into a map.
And-
You showed us what is it, Peku's map, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it was
It didn't show the tower.
Yes.
the relative space was right.
Right.
Like if the distances were correct.
It makes sense, because if we're on if it's a square like that, like, you can see down. Like, you just look over the edge and you can see a person. Like, that's how.
Okay, so like Meat and
Works.
Brew would be like 80-ish away from like up here, which is the last staircase. You all came down this way, and then are coming over and then down. So I would say that Meat and Brew are probably going to be about there at this point
God, such a
with their
gorgeous map.
passenger. Kara gets 5 feet behind them. Asa, you moving slowly get to about here. Actually, that's the square. So there is this statue in the way, but you can potentially either try to get through this, but they're going to have cover, or move to get an angle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Oh,
the
yeah,
entrance is down here, right?
Yes, it's back over here.
Okay. Yeah. Then
Ignore these rolls. I'm
Yeah,
just
just
reordering you all.
ignore. I got you.
it's fine. Yeah, with warp step, because I'm encumbered, I can only get 50 feet. And I still have to sustain my spell. So I don't like that Kara is right on. Man, I don't want to cast spells on Kara.
Too late now.
I really shouldn't do this.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's a rough
This
spot.
commenter looks on, very puzzled.
Wow. Just wow.
This guy
Yeah.
doesn't care at all.
I am going to if I am here, how far is it from here to like here?
Well, let's see. This would be like a floor up. What's a floor up normally? Like 10, 15 feet somewhere?
Yeah. 10,
10,
Yeah,
20
10 or
feet.
15.
I feel like it's in the middle of that.
It's
Like
at the-
10 feet would be like right above most
Well,
people's heads, but
right.
like 15 would be like double a person.
Probably
Well,
12.
if you're thinking of 9-foot ceilings, then yeah, it's going to be like 18 feet on the second floor, if a little more.
Let's just say it's going to be 15 feet straight down,
Mm-hmm.
which actually lines up perfectly here. 15 feet straight
Oh,
down,
look at that.
and
Nice.
then 2 more over for 25.
Okay.
If you were coming from this square. So you'll go at a downward angle like this from whatever position you're at.
Okay, just because I'm
Or
thinking
similarly.
about casting spells.
Yeah.
I want to know how far away I can cast them. Most of my
The
spells are
simple
like
rule?
30 feet ish.
The simple rule for multi-dimensional stuff like that is the greater of the two distances.
Okay.
So if they're 30 feet away and 20 feet down, it's a 30-foot range. If they're 40 feet down and only 10 feet away, it's a 40-foot range. You always
Okay.
use the longer of the two.
All right, that's nice. Okay. I need to. Oof.
Well, ain't that just peachy?
I don't think I can even see Meat or Kara right now. With this big
Not
statue.
well with the statue,
Yeah,
Statue.
yeah.
but you can hear them up here, moving quickly.
Mhm. Yeah, okay. Then I will I'll sustain and then I'll move 50 feet. Just so I can keep an eye on them. Okay.
Okay. Meat.
40, the 160 feet away? No, more than that, because I get 4 minutes. Because Brew's free shit. So,
Well,
2
remember, Meat doesn't move. Brew does. So you command your animal to move, giving them 2 actions.
right, but I can do that. Can I not only do that once per
You
turn?
can only command an animal once a turn.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, that's
There are
fine.
specific feats we're getting more.
Right. Then Brew will move 3 times. So, that's 160.
Twice.
What his free
You can
movement?
command an animal,
But I can only command him free. Right, I forgot.
and you only get the free action if you don't command the animal.
Yeah. So 80 feet,
Yeah, basically.
and then that's 1 action for me, and I had 2 left. Right.
Oh yeah, 1 action for you to give him 2 movements. So
Yeah.
you move 80. Go ahead and move yourself 80, and then you still have 2 actions left from Dogback.
Could you do it? Because there's the body as well. I'm going for the door. I'm getting distance. And then I will lay on hands myself.
So you probably do a sideways step to get around these things, but that's
Right.
5 feet for the first time.
That's fair. That. 18. And then, Sprue. Yeah, I need to hit you, apply healing. And then, last action, Meat will raise his shield. Actually, I will also use Just Repair, because that's a free action. I might as well get a little focus point back. And that's my turn.
All right, Kara.
Kara's gonna go ahead and just move 75 feet again to get closer to him.
All right, go ahead. You're shoving through the little
Taking on the ropes.
rope. Yeah,
Miss.
Asa.
She's thinking. Mm-hmm.
No, it's a lot of thinking. Okay, then I am going to, I'm gonna cast Warp Step again so that I can move 50.
Got a cantrip?
It is a cantrip.
That's insane.
It's such a good cantrip.
That's
When Joe started
insane.
using it, I was like, hold on, what is that? That seems amazing.
Imagine having fucking Misty Step as a cantrip.
It's amazing.
Just wait till I get my wand. I'm so excited. When we did our race session, I have already paid for that wand. I don't remember how much I paid for it. It's in my inventory, so I'll have it at some point whenever we get there. Yeah, and then I'm gonna. Am I gonna sustain this illusion? Yeah, just because I want to be out of this library before shit really starts hitting the fan.
So many problems can be solved with just a little bit of modesty.
All right, me.
Let's see.
Oh, you're stuck.
Is it 1 or 2 actions to sustain
15.
the illusion?
It's one.
One action.
It's one action to sustain, but it's 2 to cast Warp Step,
Right.
which is
okay.
keeping me from being 100
right.
miles behind. So,
Yeah.
yes, that's why I moved on.
Okay. I'll again command Brew 80 feet to get out. Hopefully. I think we can, maybe. It's a big place. We're right at the door.
Maybe.
Oops. Wrong one. Wait. And I will. Where's my damn spellcasting? Oh, I'm on Brew, that's why. I will lay on hands myself again.
You are on the Brewster.
Take away a focus point. Apply healing. And raise my shield. That's my turn.
All right, Kara.
Alright, Kara's gonna move. It's around his tail.
Asa.
Yeah, well. Yeah, we just gotta get out of the library because there's so many, there's so many people here. Okay, I'm gonna warp step. Okay, 20, 25, and then my first 5 is free.
Yep.
So, go. And then I will sustain.
80, raise shield, and what do I do with these actions that I don't have?
Once we are outside, we are now in a more of a straightaway runaway
Right.
at this point. I'm going to say ignore the terrain for now. We're just going to use this map as our straightaway. Move all these guys out of the way.
You know what? With my third action, I want to do this, or do I want to do this? How much is this? Christ, that's a lot of HP. Oh, that's because it's a lesser's more than minor. That's why. I was wondering. I was like, holy shit. Game resistance.
Oh, did Meat heal himself?
Yeah, I used last turn. I used my last lay on hands to get the second charge off. I will also. Yeah, I'll do this first. That's more important.
Well, I think I can like make this go a little bit quicker because like Car's just going to chase him to the hole.
I'll do the action.
That he's going to just because he has to like get down the hole. He can't just ride down the hole. I don't think.
Or can he? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, let's see. So I said previously that it was about 500 feet. So 500 feet or 500 yards?
It was like 500 feet. Well,
It was
actually,
yards.
no, it was yards.
It was yards.
It was yards. So that's
Okay.
gonna end up being a lot of distance
So-
between us because it's 5 feet each turn.
That's 1,500 feet. You're
Good
moving at
God.
80 per.
Right.
So that means it's going to be 18.75. Let's just round that to 19 turns of movement.
I'm moving.
And Kara is losing 5 each turn. So Kara will be 95 feet away by the time that you get to the shack.
Okay.
And I will have at this point drop as soon as we get out of like view of a bunch of people, I'll have dropped the sustain so that I can move thrice. So it'll bump me up to 75 feet.
Okay, so Asa will be at 75 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So Asa will be still behind Kara by about the
Yes.
same distance.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well, here's because as we cross this field, it takes a decent bit because it's 500 yards, and obviously, Kara's locked in on me. She wants to get Sky, and all that, but right behind her is Asa on her tail, and does Kara see that Asa is carrying bow at this point? Does she ever look back?
Well, she's got a figment. I can't
No,
see
she
it.
dropped it the moment she got outside the house. That's
Yeah.
so now it's
Once
on the
we
table.
start- Yeah. Once I get out of view of like a ton of people in a confined space, I'll drop it. Like once we're starting to run.
Yeah, I'll say make a perception check. We'll put it against a regular DC for the level.
Just do it
Since
open.
it's- Yeah, since you're like it's to like if you can tell when you're looking backwards over your shoulder.
I am dead focused on
You're
the
focused.
You
level.
are very focused
Very
on
fair.
You're very focused on brew and meat. Okay, so this is the relative distances. We will say. I didn't want you to move this. I want you to draw a new one.
Nay.
Now, default line, default color will become black. Give me the drawing tool.
Hi everyone, this is Medora giving commentary on the current PvP. It is a rough one out there, fellas. It is a rough one.
It is a rough one.
Sess,
Okay, there we go.
can I have Mar get something out of my bag for me since she has manual dexterity?
Oh. That's a
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
That's interact. That
Okay.
makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have her go into my bag during our long walk and
What a
have her
beautiful
get some Tassa out of my bag.
Oh shit!
Okay.
We pulling out the roids.
I'm pulling up the roids.
Asa's getting
Drugs.
juiced, dude.
It's finally
Alright,
time
let's
to get
see.
high like an idiot.
We would be at this point at the end of an initiative order, because everyone would have gotten to this position with their turn. So we go to the next top of the next one, Asa.
I knew I was forgetting something. I mean, it doesn't help
This
me
would
much.
be like. Actually,
The
can I just do this?
No,
We're at
come on.
5, so we're
Getting
gonna be
your
on turn
drugs.
24.
Turn 20.
There we go.
Jesus
24,
Christ.
God. Okay.
It's okay, I'm sipping my Pepsi. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Hey Joe, how are you doing over there?
Goodness. I am going to. So I'm gonna have. Okay. To get a. I can't walk and consume something, right?
You can. It's just. It's a part of your actions to do so.
Okay.
You have to like use separate actions, one to interact or drink, and one to stride. The only thing that I tie into striding is unsheathing or sheathing a weapon.
Right. Okay. Okay. I don't want to lose any distance. Okay. I'm just going to have Mar hold on to the Tassa for right now. But I'm going to keep running as fast as I can to just keep steady, cuz I know all of us know that we have to get to the hole or we have to go up the side of the mountain, whatever we have to do to get to the place that we're going.
We gotta get the whole.
There's gonna
that
be-
You
side.
all. The current theory is that this shack here at the far end of the sports yard has a trapdoor that leads into a tunnel that leads out below the walls.
Okay.
Oh, that
yeah.
artwork is dope.
That's badass
Holy
as fuck.
shit,
Is what
I
I was.
love
I was
that.
about to say that is
That's
really cool.
Oh,
Dude,
dude,
4E Warden.
Yeah.
That is what that is. That's what that
Oh
is.
yeah, it is.
That is Warden perfectly.
I know
Actually,
that
I
we're
get
gonna
that.
have a choke point at some point.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
so I'm just going to I want to make sure that I'm a player when we get to that choke point. So I'm just going to keep running.
Okay, go ahead and move.
I should probably make my own character art. Jesus. Eventually.
All right, meet. You're at the door of the shack.
I'll go in.
All right, you open up the door from Brew's back.
Ow.
Command an animal to stride inside.
Why did
Yeah.
you
Or
open
use your free
my
action to
bag
move
like
inside.
that? That's so
Um,
rude.
Well, no, I'll need to do a command animal because I want to have him start to try to get down the hole. Well, this is.
See,
I mean,
you're not going to be able to mount down that hole.
no,
It's
I'm
a
not.
lateral.
I'm not. I will be getting off. Matter of fact, well, I have to do anyways. So, can I get off and open the door as like a move action?
You can dismount, but that's an action. And you can open up the door, which is another.
Is quick mount only
Or
work
what
one
you
way?
could do,
Hold on.
you can use an action to open the door, let Brew do his free movement for the turn to stride inside the building, and then use an action to dismount, and you would still have one action open.
Oh wait, hold on. Quick mount, what I just posted. Go on mount. You can spring into action mode with those. You mount the creature and command animal to issue an order, and that's one action. If you click mount, it says that mount also works as dismounting. If you are already
Yes, it does.
mounted, you can instead use the action to dismount, moving off the mount into his space adjacent to it. So, for one action, I could get off of Brew and command him. And then I'll open the door. Brew will then be commanded to move inside. So Brew will move in here.
I'll look that up. That's ambiguous wording.
You don't think?
You issue it an order of your choice. So you're spending one action to get two actions. Your dismount and him making one action of their choice.
Creature in command animal to issue an order of your choice.
But normally when you take the command and animal action,
It
you
gives two.
give your animal companion two.
Right.
But here it's saying an order of your choice. So I'll look that up.
That's weird.
Okay.
Wording sucks.
Oh, that's interesting. I should look at that in a second. Then I will move inside. So that'd be 2. And then I will open up the hatch.
Okay.
Then how deep is it look?
I think it's probably about a 30-foot climb down.
Could Brew climb? Trying to think of this. So if
Not
command
very well.
an animal, most animals know drop, prone, leap, seek, stand, stride, and strike. If an animal in activity has gallop, you can command an animal, blah blah blah.
How much damage is 30 feet?
Good question.
15.
Yeah, you could just have him jump down.
15's not bad. I forgot that it's a steady. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Brew will jump. As the second
But
part.
Brew already did his actions.
But quick mount. I get 2 with command animal. So he moved in, and then the second action would be to leap.
Okay. I'll give it to you.
And that would be 3 for me because I opened the door. Quick mount was 1. And then I moved in. Right. Yeah, okay. So that's my turn.
Give me 1
Alright.
second.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's like Tree Hollow Knight. It looks so cool.
I know, right?
Okay. And move on. Kara.
Brew down the hole.
Brew takes 15.
Yes, let me do that.
Oh, and falls prone.
There.
What's the level DC for level 5?
The average DC at level 5 is 20. Easy is a modifier of plus, or sorry, 1 step modifier is +2.
Oh,
2
you
steps
crit.
is +3.
No, I'm just making a will save to Thief. She's going to continue or not. She's going for it.
You crit it, yeah. That's good.
2 actions to move there and grabbing Asa.
So about.
Oh.
Oh,
So
she's changing
about-
focus.
Oh, I can't fucking catch him. Crample. Am I targeting? Yeah, I'm targeting.
Oh, that's
You
crazy.
succeed and you restrain Asa.
Hot diggity down.
Restrain condition means that the only actions you can take is to try to escape. Or sorry, the only physical actions.
Alright, and we'll just shout at her. It's like, why are you doing this?
No attack or manipulate actions except to escape or force open. Asa. Kara has changed course and has
Right.
run in to tackle you, grabbing you and restraining you.
Okay, I have an ability that it helps me get out of immobilized situations.
Mhm.
So, but I don't know if that would be relevant here because it's I get bonuses to saves against immobilize, and then if I'm going to be immobilized for like 2 rounds, it reduces it by 1. So that probably wouldn't be applicable here.
No, I think that's more for like Tanglefoot, where like roots try to keep you grabbed in place. Here,
Okay.
like Kara's gonna lose her grip if she doesn't keep you held next turn,
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you drained?
Hmm?
It says you're drained.
From the cloaker fight, I think, or something 100
Yeah.
years ago.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I cannot use
Attacks or
can't use
manipulates. That's the tricky one.
attack or manipulate. Yeah, because so many
Is-
things are manipulate.
Yeah,
Would
spells or manipulates.
Warp
Yeah.
Step be able to?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, manipulate is on there.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of.
Is that just like get out of grapple too? Because it's Warp Step, you just pop.
No.
But you
It's
still
not.
have to
You're.
try.
Yeah. You're not really. It's not warping like you would think
Oh.
of warp. I think that's just a fancy name for it.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I think all spells are manipulate.
I was about to say, I was like, that's
let's see.
insanely strong if that's also the case.
Yeah, it would be, right? Because it would be like a misty step.
Yeah.
Huh. Your locust spells are not manipulate though.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was. That's what I was wondering.
Interesting.
It's because you have to remember, manipulate means that it has like a somatic
hand.
component,
Mhm.
Yeah.
whereas locus of strength is a vocal component, which
True.
is why it
Mhm.
has like
Mhm.
mental and everything.
Wizard songs.
Yeah, wizard songs.
It's a lecture.
Exactly.
It's a lecture.
TED Talk.
Okay. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Then I will use my locus of abjuration to boost my AC.
But you didn't have to cut me off.
Right.
Okay. Do you want to extend it at all?
I don't have the focus points for it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Because all of this happened very, very quickly.
Yep.
Yeah.
We say that, but it's also only been like 2 minutes.
Very quick. Yeah. And if Kara's yelling at me, I'm just shaking my head and saying, "You didn't want to know. You weren't strong enough for it. I'm sorry."
Oh.
Fuck.
That's my turn.
Fuck.
Neat. You land. Or sorry, Brew has landed
Brews
down in the tunnel.
Right. I will go down as well.
All right. And you get down through the trapdoor. Since these two are occupied for right now, we're gonna just sort of treat that you're out of range at this point.
Yeah, meat will the farthest meat will go is to I assume, hopefully, the end of the tunnel and the other side, and then he'll wait to hopefully see Asa, and then he'll keep going.
Okay.
But he needs Asa to do the thing, so he's not going to completely leave her.
Asa. Oh, sorry, Kara.
He goes forward.
All right, Asa, just like through her tears, is going to try and maintain the grapple on Asa.
Oh, that's so
Oh, it's a
that's
failure.
so thematic. That is so thematic.
Nope, doesn't happen.
Asa's like, you weren't strong enough. Kara starts crying. Her grip weakens. That's so fucking thematic. Oh my god.
All right, gonna try again with the -4 penalty.
Well, this would be the minus.
No, that was a
8 one,
hero
right?
point.
Yeah, it was a hero.
Oh, that was a hero point. Okay.
Oh, but because of the circumstance.
Yep. All right. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna risk it.
A 1. A fucking 1.
That was on a grapple. I believe
Yes.
there is a critical fail on that.
For grapples? Oh, yeah?
Yep,
If
I
you-
fell prone.
If you already had the creature grapple
Oh.
restrained, it breaks free. Your target can either grab you, as if it succeeded using grapple, or force you to fall prone. So, Asa, which would you like to do? To grab Kara or should knock her prone?
I would like to knock her prone.
Alright, Kara gets knocked prone.
This is
Yep.
insane.
Let's see, how far
Alright.
away from this thing am I?
I got one more action.
Do you?
Do you have one more?
I thought that last grapple was the third.
No, no, no.
Hero
'cause
points.
It was a hero point. Okay.
Grab her ankles. Grab her ankles.
Just
Well, they
how
have
far
to
up?
spend the action to get up. That's the problem. Don't they?
Nope, couldn't grab her.
Trying to grab at Asa's legs at this point as you get toppled over.
Guess not.
She just does some jujitsu shits that just have me fall over on myself, and just I try to grab her ankle, and she just fucking darts away.
It's always Asa is
Somehow,
surprisingly the most athletic.
yes!
Somehow.
How does it happen?
Asa,
Yeah. Well, okay. I saw that Kara grabbing me is bad. But it's not that bad because we're on a time limit. But so far, Kara, I just rather would stay ahead of Kara. Okay. Nope, I'm gonna pick up my burden and I'm gonna run.
I have a name.
You're not here.
I am. I am the burden.
I can make it. It was it 75, so I can get through the door.
Right through the door.
Yep.
The open
Can
door.
I have Mar close the door since she has manual dexterity?
do you have something that gives her a free action? Because otherwise you need a commander to give her
Right.
Yeah, that's an
Because she
animal
can only
companion.
move.
That's
You're
an
right.
animal companion
Right.
thing, yeah.
Okay, then that's totally fine because it's fine. I'll just be at the door.
Just so you know, Kara's given up at this point. We're done. You can go to cinematic mode
That's
now.
so sad how that
Just
ends.
slammed her fist on the ground and just screams.
That is so fucking
Anger.
sad how that ends.
Kara lays on the sports field.
Yeah.
Asa, you go into the room. You turn to close the door, looking out as you see Kara just screaming up into the sky.
What a good friend.
You weren't strong enough. Falls. Looks over Asa. They look back. Screams. Oh my god. And then that's the next scene. Oh my god. That's
Do you
fucking
think
crazy.
She saw Bo?
How could she know?
No, at that point she has to, right? She failed that first check, but
That's probably why she fumbled. Like she momentarily saw a bow, and then you just did some jujitsu shit, and then and that's how that played out.
some wizard
Yeah,
jitsu.
that tracks. Yeah, I think she probably saw Bo.
I mean, it has to. Yeah, the first one is understand you're locked on the meat, but at that point when you're literally grappling Asa, I mean, you gotta.
I know jujitsu.
I know emotional damage.
It's the Matrix meme. It's Asa. I know jujitsu.
No kung fu.
No, we're just all really bad at
Couple
slap
minutes later.
fights.
Couple minutes later. Okay.
Okay.
Core.
Yeah. Hi.
You show up with a friendly professor who went out of his way to try to help you after you ran away.
Yeah, sobbing to a teacher.
Yes. Their name is Professor Talarius, and they decide to travel with you to, the point of conflict, because, through the sobbing and whatnot, they heard Hourglass get mentioned at some point, and they were like, oh shit, some outsider who doesn't know what the fuck to do. And after a few minutes, Core, you end up on this field where you see Kara lying on her back.
Just looking at the sky.
And
For a moment, I was
let's
like, "Where's Joe?" I totally forgot.
I'm dead!
I was like, "Are we not gonna?"
Kara? Kara?
let's use
Yeah.
Quinn to represent the teacher.
Oh, you're okay?
That's a word that could be described of someone.
Where's everyone else?
She gets up. She walks over to Core. They're gone. They left.
Left to where?
They're going to the moot.
Have they forgotten the whole point we're here?
Yeah, they did. Come here. Come here. Come here. And she's just gonna hold Core. So it'll be okay, okay? We're gonna be okay. Core, we're gonna be okay.
I just want Darth back.
I know. I know. We're gonna be okay. It's alright.
Okay.
Look, Core, do you trust me? Do you trust me, Core? Because we're gonna be okay. Alright, we're gonna get through this.
I feel so confused.
I know, it's... This is... Look, there's nothing there. I'll try to explain it to you when we can, but let's just try to... Look, this... Asa's just trying to do what she thinks is right. And she's doing the wrong thing to do it.
I don't think Asa knows what's right at all. I think she pretends she's smart, so she thinks she knows what she's doing. She doesn't.
I don't want to make excuses for her, but she's doing what she's doing. And we can't do anything about it. I'm sorry that I couldn't help Sky, but
Sky's gone.
I think so. I'm sorry, Core. I wasn't strong enough.
Maybe I should have stayed.
No, you didn't. You didn't need to be there. You didn't need to be involved in that. I'm so sorry I brought you here.
We can't even find the professor we need. Or whoever they are. Maybe they're not even here.
Look, we'll find him and we'll get Dorther back, okay? I promise. I will figure it out. Let's just...
Professor.
Hey, did you help Core out?
Yeah, she came. I saw her in a rather upset state, and I heard something about the hourglass being disrupted, and I thought I might come along.
Yes, they were. One of my friends touched it. I don't think they
Oh,
undid
dear.
it, but they're gone now.
That's a
I
good
don't know if it matters anymore.
that's a good question. What is the hourglass situation right now? I mean, it got touched, and then the whole electric shit, and then the portal and whatnot. Is the hourglass fine?
The hourglass seemed fine.
Okay.
I just hope it didn't hurt anything.
I don't think it did. I think the hourglass is fine. We still need to find... I need to talk to whoever's in charge, the dean or whatever, to see if we can make sure they know the hourglass is under threat, and see if we can get some information on Orast's friend.
I can get a message to the headmaster, though unfortunately the communication lines have been a little bit strained as of late. The university has been taken over something as a military base at this point.
We're trying to find an expert on on like Starfall stuff, right? Is that what we called it?
No, it's just we're trying to find. We have this friend named Arask, and he apparently has a friend at this who might be at this school, and we're trying to find him. They're somewhere in Ulgamat. They're they're a very powerful spellcaster, so we figured we'd check out the academy first.
We're trying to
Then all
get
this shit
them
happened.
to open a door that we can't unlock from a ship that kind of looks like that up there. She points to the...
Let's be honest, I'm not quite following all of that, but if they are a powerful spellcaster and they are here in Yukamat, then yes, we will most likely have records of them. I can
Alright.
get you to talk to... Who would be best for this? Give me 1 second. Alright, Failure is most likely going to be a little bit too occupied to be able to deal with this, but we could speak to Ifrin. Ifrin is well versed in all manner of different spellcasters and their professions. They're something of a jack of trades, and they tend to take interest in everybody else's studies.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. That'd be appreciated.
Do you all need a moment?
I just want to do something. Can we find them?
Absolutely. Come with me.
And I'm gonna follow Talarius.
Alright, you all head with Talarius towards Ifrin. Meanwhile, outside of the barrier, Brew and Asa, you end up finding your way out through a small cavern on the side of the cliff wall that the preserve is atop of.
Good. So we're on the preserve, like the top side.
You're below the preserve.
We're
You
below.
are still in. You're in the high city still.
Okay.
You're coming out of the cliff wall that the preserve is on top of, so you'll have to get up above you.
Okay. All right. We gotta keep moving. We don't know how close they are behind. Are you okay?
Oh,
Are you physically okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a maneuver. It doesn't matter. Right. Okay. It's this body's very heavy. It looks small, but it's pretty dense.
Here, now that we're out of the situation, I'm gonna leave Brew to Sky or May or whoever the hell this is. You give me him, and
Okay.
I'll stick alongside us. We just said we got a lot of distance to cover, and the apocalypse of this place is happening. So let's try to keep focused and keep moving. All right.
Yes, of course. Why are you doing this?
We didn't meet by chance. It's not like I orchestrated or nothing, but you came to that place for a reason. Caden put me on your path. And the farther we've been going on this, the more I see it. I know you may not believe or understand it with how I am. But losing Quinn and spending all the time with y'all and listening to Caden, I see what he's telling me. There's a plot, a plan. And my part in it is to get these two back to health. It's to get your friends back. Like I told you all the way back then. So that's what we're going to do, Asa. We're going to get your friends back.
Okay. So you're just doing this because Killian told you to?
I am a tool for his gracious will. Always have been, always will be. Kind of like y'all as well. And I am under
Okay.
contract, I say as I go and start to take Bo.
Oh, right.
Quinn-
I'm sure this is definitely in the parameters of the contract. That
Quinn would be quite upset with me if I did break it.
I mean, you want to be a man of your word.
If there's anything Caden is, it's litigious. And I start going. I know I'm a goblin. I'm just a little boy, but I'm also a lot stronger than Asa. So can I?
A lot stronger.
like a lot. So can I relatively carry Bo easier?
Let's
Or
see.
move along?
Let's move the sack of potatoes into your inventory.
Sack of potato.
What is my inventory looking like? Yeah, backpack. Oh yeah, I'm good. Well, I mean,
You are
I'm encumbered. Where's the potatoes? They are 6 bulk.
Under treasure.
They
Yep.
are 6 bulk, and let's see here. Well,
Is 6 bulk.
okay, so the repair toolkit is technically 1, and that's just because I have it on here and I can't make it not 1. That's not on me, so I'm technically at 12. That's in the cart. The horse shouldn't have weight, so that doesn't matter. What else? No, everything else is pretty much needed. Drop my backpack's not going to do anything. That's all lights.
I can take
Wait, don't you have the
a
wand?
bulk. What wand?
The ant hall.
No.
You used to cast on Bo.
Yeah. I think we sold it.
Why did we sell that? We use it all the time.
No, it may be in the I was gonna say the book of holding, the bag of holding. I'm
the
just
book of
thinking about
holding.
those
All right,
books.
nerd.
I'm so
Our
upset.
shared
I'm so
inventory.
upset. All my books, all 20 books.
Car's burning it out of spite.
No, I think we still have the ant hole wand, but I am not sure where it is.
Right. Yeah, I don't think I can make it.
I can carry one of them, one bulk. Would that help?
No. Hold on. Where's all this weight coming from? So, okay, well, no, it doesn't
Under
matter.
Armor?
full
maybe?
plate.
Between full plate and just bow, that would put me at 10, which is over.
Damn.
So no matter
Got
what.
a D armor.
D armor, that's not happening. The apocalypse is happening. I'd rather drop Sleeping Bow than fucking de-armor. Okay. Yeah. I mean, can I put him on meat as well, or on brew? Just
You can, but he's gonna be encumbered too. I need to put a sack of potatoes on brew. There we go.
sure, but honestly,
Yay, potato.
that's probably better because what encumbers half movement.
It's just -10.
It's
Minus-
so Brew's still faster than me with both of them on. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Both the bodies go on Brew. Who the fuck is Teller? Oh, you put that on there as the teacher. I was like, who the fuck is this? Okay. Yeah, that's how we move. Also, could you move us back towards the main screen? Because this thing is all white and it's fucking blinding me.
No, this is your
Gotcha.
punishment.
I've been too spoiled by night modes.
I know.
Could have just said I would have changed the color.
Yeah, that's fair. We were in it. We were in it. All right, I didn't have chance.
We could have changed it to depressing gray. You know.
So, do we see a path?
Okay, and yeah, you all go heading along the paths to the preserve and to the Huskmoot. Meanwhile,
Oh, one more thing. While we're here,
Please.
I'll say this.
Yep.
And you're confident.
Uh-huh.
You are confident you can do this because we gotta decide this right now if we're going right there or if we're going through the guts.
I can do this.
All right, I believe you. B doesn't second question her, and they move on.
I believe you for now.
all right, Kara and Kor, you all are brought to the office of a fiery creature. You notice that their body seems to be made entirely out of flame, with bits of molten stone, sort of making up an exoskeleton of sorts.
What's her desk made out of?
It is made out of wood.
Mahogany.
In fact, most of their office is made out of wood.
That-
It seems to be very well cultivated.
This guy
Strong naturalistic themes here.
he has a lot of temperament. He's able to control himself real well.
You see that they are behind their desk, and when you all walk in, the professor that's leading you, Talarius, knocks on the door. Professor Ifrin, I have a pair of travelers, visitors here. We're trying to locate somebody, and I thought that you might be the right person for the job. Oh, yes, of course. Invite them in. Oh, yes, you two. Please come on in. Take a seat, please. That'll be all, Talarius. Please close the door on your way out. I don't want to be interrupted. Talarius does as requested.
Core feels confused.
Hello,
It's like-
Professor Irfin, right?
Well, yes, that's me, Ifrin. Professor Ifrin. Ifrin. Still not quite used to that name, I gotta be honest.
Really?
Why, isn't it yours?
Oh, it's one that I've adopted while I'm living here. You know, back home we don't really have names of that sort. You just get used to a person's feel.
Oh, okay.
Fucking hippies.
Alright.
We're trying to find someone. They're a very powerful spellcaster. We think they might be at the school. They're friends with a person called Orask. Have you ever heard anyone speak of a man called Orask?
I'm familiar with the writings of an Arask. They visited here not too long ago. Must have been within the last few years. Strange human, but reasonable enough. Interesting theories, mainly about the material plane and the black tapestry.
Yeah, well, his niece is in trouble, and we're trying to find someone to help us help her.
Oh, I see. And you say that they had a friend here, then you're trying to locate them?
Yes.
Do you know anything about them? Anything that might narrow it down?
The problem is, well, the problem is we technically know what they look like, but they're probably not looking the way that we would know them as. So trying to find them is already really hard, and trying to tell other people what they are or look like hasn't really given any any information about where to go or who to go to.
I see. Well, is there anything that could help me nail it down? Anything coming to mind?
Well, if you want to know what they look like normally, they have like multiple limbs, like exoskeleton type thing,
They kind of look like a spider.
a little bit. But
A spider creature. There are a fair few Nadi in the university, but I take it that's not what you're talking about.
no,
we know
they
them as architects, but I don't know if you know them by a different
Architects?
name.
I've actually heard of that phrase before. There was something in the literature surrounding the Dominion about them.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forget I need to dig up more of that.
Do you?
Well, from what I remember, it was said that they were supposed to be specialists, that they were supposed to be incredibly gifted at whatever their task was. You know, their
Yeah.
speciality that were really good. There's a short list of people that it could be. Maybe, no, he wouldn't be, no. You see that he starts going into this, basically talking to himself moment, mulling over a variety of different people.
He's got way better memory than I do. Do you think?
what?
Oh yes, hang on, I think I have an idea. One person that it could potentially be, just based on if somebody who would be in disguise and was also a great master of their field, might be Sisio.
Sisio? What does he do? Or they do?
Ciccio. They are a weapons dealer that works in the city, but they've also had a great amount of dealings here with the Petulgrim School. They're quite the master of mystical craft.
A weapons
Alright, are they
dealer.
around?
Last I heard, they were making, or at least they were being forcibly made to make deals with the new trade prince Penetopolis.
Oh.
Right. So he's probably, with this whole invasion going down, they're probably with, Pentopolis.
Yeah, it's probably either with Penetopolis or working against. It's difficult to say, but if you give me a day or two, I'm sure that I could dig up some more information about what's going on with them.
Alright,
Do we want to?
hopefully we have a day or so.
Yeah, I hope so. With the invasion stuff going on.
Oh, I'm sure it'll blow over in no time. These things happen from time to time.
Really?
Yeah.
This is normal?
Oh, well, I guess it depends on your definition. When you work at a school that's all about time manipulation, you get used to seeing these things come and go with some regularity.
Like people being turned into goop monsters from cannons in a ship?
Oh, that sounds fascinating.
Alright, you go ahead and take some time to...
Tragic, of course. Tragic, of course. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound heartless, but...
Yeah. But, why don't we go ahead and, you can just get back to us when you have more information for us. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. And, what were your names? So that way I can send somebody for you.
I'm Kara, and this is Core.
Kara and Core. It's a pleasure to have met both of you.
Well,
And
thank you
if
for
I
your
might
help.
ask, what do you all specialize in?
What, like magic?
Magic, skill, profession, hobby, whatever.
Oh, I like art.
Oh, you do? Do you have any
Yes.
samples?
Yes, yeah, here it is. So brings out.
Let
the
me see
sketchbook.
here. You see that as he reaches out to, like, take the sketchbook, that the molten parts of the hands, or at least the cooler parts, sort of extend out over the flames of the fingers to form a hard and not burning surface.
Oh, that's how you do that.
Oh, yes. Otherwise, I would light everything aflame. Any place where I have contact, I need to harden the exoskeleton, or at least shift some of the molten stone out that direction. Though there's only but so much that I can do. One time, I extended it so far that I fell into two pieces, and that was quite a bit of fun.
Oh.
But either way, these are quite fascinating. And he's gonna just engage you in a little bit of idle talk about your hobbies and just seems like they are very much I want to know everybody and what they're all into and what they're all about.
Hee
So so long as Core will entertain it, they're going to talk
yeah.
Core's ear up about their art, their styles, their influences, all that.
Oh yeah. She'll like the distraction, I'm not gonna lie. Though.
Kara's probably nodding off in her chair.
Art.
No, it's just the day.
Just the day, yeah, in general. Oh god.
All right. The trip to the Huskmoot is a long one. It takes you all a fair few hours. Though fortunately, the path is fairly clear. Whatever conflict is happening on the city, it apparently hasn't extended up this direction just yet. However.
Dun 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 dun.
However.
I don't think that's necessary.
Oh, okay, I was.
That first bump, 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 bump.
I
Made
don't
me
think
think
you
of like a
have to say that.
James Bond movie beginning.
I don't think you need to have a however. I thought about it.
We're
Not a fan,
good.
Not a fan. Yeah. I think we're doing good.
Oh,
You
Lord.
all eventually reach the peak of the Huskmoot.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know. It's black screen for me.
I have no idea. Good
Oh,
luck
it's
with that.
bad.
You'll
It's bad.
you'll see the video.
Oh, no, we're taking it now.
Oh,
Oh, oh no.
You done fucked up, boys.
resentful.
Girls. You are fucked up.
I mean,
As you all climb towards the peak of this mountain, following the trail that leads all the way up to the highest point on this side of Yulgamat,
Yeah,
you start
about that.
noticing a gathering of spectral spirits. Many of them are segmented, only pieces or of different translucent levels. So that way you can see through most of them in one part, but they're more concrete in another. They all seem to be in some way broken or missing something. Many of them are in silent contemplation, while others are in a silent idle chatter. You get the feeling of being at like a temple with a bunch of monks talking to one another very quietly. This is a place meant for serenity and calm.
on the travel up here, would I have been able to get focus points back and then heal myself
Yeah.
and brew up? Okay.
It's been multiple hours.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, thank God. Oh, man. Oh, Ace's, she looks so fucking rough. Multiple hours. Oh my God.
You
I'm
will,
walking.
you'll pass out.
Ace is just like,
That's your own fault.
You'll pass
Ace
out
is just slow.
slow.
Ugh.
Okay. Healed, and then I'll put on focus points. Okay. What? Do we just keep going?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I will. I'll start heading towards the things.
Asa,
Trying to look. Hmm.
if something happens, take Brew, and I'll hold him off.
That won't be necessary. But thank you.
All right.
Bruh.
I'm gonna hold my head up, just very calmly.
Yeah, I don't even have my sword out. I'm trying to be as calm as possible. And like, yeah, we're moving our tokens fast, but I think we're doing a
Yeah.
steady walk.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, very, very chill walk.
Right.
You notice that on the crags and hills around you,
These fox.
there are these animals, these foxes with strange energy exuding from them,
Are they
and
looking?
they just watch you.
They're watching.
Hmm.
I don't know.
They
Do
are
I
all
recognize
watching you
them?
simultaneously.
I mean, obviously they have those words on them, but do they look
Yeah.
inquisitive? Do they look angry? Do they just look indifferent?
I mean, do
I
they
mean,
look
this
like
one looks
Arcana
exhausted.
Lost?
This one's shy. This one's looking a bit angry, and this one's
Angry.
proud and naive and sleepy. No,
That one's got his
Jesus
paw over
Christ.
his nose.
Says, do they look like Arcana Lost? Come on. Don't know what those are. I think I know what Arcana Losts are.
And then we have this
So-
boy up here.
Arcanalots are more humanoid. These look
Okay.
like legit foxes, but with
Legit
horns.
foxes. Okay. Do I know what they are?
You can make a Arcana, Nature, or Occultism check.
Ooh, okay.
Looking at this thing,
We'll make Arcana check.
I feel like this is what's gonna kill me.
What, the resentful guy?
Why?
Why?
I mean, this thing looks like what would kill a champion. Like this is gonna be bad.
You recognize that these foxes are called spirit guides.
Oh.
They are among the weakest of the spirits out there, but they are numerous, and they are known for forming bonds with mortals and helping them as guides and shepherds through dangerous places and locations.
I'm gonna put a hand on Meat's shoulder. Give me just a moment.
He
And
nods.
then I'll take a step forward and I'll look at Mar, and in Sylvan I will say, is this according to plan?
This isn't according to plan at all.
Okay.
They should have awoken up already.
Okay.
Something damaged them.
Probably the disintegration.
Wait,
Probably somebody meddling.
does the bird also speak back in Sylvan?
It calls back, yes, but it is speaking in Sylvan.
Somebody
So
meddling.
is it calling, or can I tell like, oh, that's like what the elves speak?
It's not Elvish. It is specifically speaking
it's-
a naturalistic tongue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, still what the face speak.
Yeah.
Or what's
sorry,
now
I
called,
forget. Yeah.
It's like literal animal language.
Okay, so it doesn't seem out of the ordinary.
Correct. I mean, it's the same way that, like, if someone's husky is barking and somebody talks to them, the husky is, like, talking back. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Like they woof woof back to when you talk, that type of thing.
Okay.
You're hearing the
Okay.
bird is just making its sounds in
It's
return.
woof
to
woof
Aether.
woof woofing back to
It's
me.
woof woof.
Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with that bird?
Woof woof. Bark bark.
I
Woof woof.
will.
Oh shit! Wrong dialect. Call. Call.
This guy's standing right in the way, so I will just say, hello. I'm trying to find spirits to put back into their bodies. I don't know if I'm in the right place.
You have come correctly. It raises up one of its hands and extends it up over the cliff edge into this massive crater. Seek the Scrivener.
Haha, that's a program name.
All right. Should I bring
What I
the
use.
It's a good one.
Should we bring the bodies or just? Okay, I guess I'll bring the bodies with me. Come on, Mar, don't fall behind.
All right.
Let's try to look really confident, but I have, I think, a 0 in performance, so it's not coming off great.
As you crest the hill, looking downwards, you see a being of energy, with a very creepy-looking face.
Holy.
They're surrounded by tomes and scrolls, all in
Oh
a
my
swirl
God.
about them.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's safe. Yeah.
As you crest the hill and you can see them, you notice that their eyes turn upwards and look at you, those deep, pure yellow eye sockets just glaring up your way. Their face just spread in a big ol' toothy smile as they stare up at you. Their expression doesn't change, but it's unnerving nonetheless.
Just a wee bit.
You got this.
Thank you. Hello. I've come to return spirits to bodies. Can you help me with that?
I can help you with much. It all depends on price and cost. Please approach.
All right.
That's totally trustworthy.
What is it you seek to bring back?
I gesture to Bo and Maddie. These bodies, I need to put their souls back in.
A simple process for one who knows the procedure. Where is their soul?
I
Oh man,
look
I left
at
it in my other pocket.
I look at Mar. Do we have them, or we know how to access them?
Something has happened to their souls. We don't know.
I did have a location on them, but it seems like something has gone a little wrong. So, I'm not certain.
Very well. I require a sacrifice of blood, and I can seek out their location from their last known placement.
All right. We can pay. Or we'll step forward. Or me will.
How much blood? A whole person?
Nothing more than a drop.
And what does that entail?
A drop of your
Subsequently.
blood. And it shall be mine forever after.
It's all right, Asa. It's part of the plan. Me will start unstrapping his gauntlet, pull it off, and he will take the tip of his blade and prick his finger, and then hold out his hand.
Don't waste it. He reaches down and it picks up his quill and ignores the wound you just made and takes the quill and stabs your finger.
Ah!
Oh.
How
You see that
unnecessary.
there is a single drop of blood on the tip of his quill as he tilts it back and the blood flows in. Meet, your maximum hit points is reduced by 1.
By 1? Oh my god. But I was at
By
80. Now it's not even.
That's 79.
Every point counts.
Let me add a modifier.
Very well. The price of one is paid. It turns to look at Asa.
This doesn't confer any sort of ownership or debt.
Nothing beyond the single drop that is being traded. No debt, a simple transaction. I will own just this one drop of blood.
A little wary of strings being attached. Just a single drop of blood, no connection to me, no future binding or summoning based on this drop of blood.
It shall give me no more power over you than you have over I.
Strange.
I will simply own this drop of blood, and it shall add to my strength, so that I may too one day walk amongst the living. One day.
All right. And I'll hold out my hand.
In just the same way, stabs the tip of your
Mm.
finger, taking just a single drop out. Your max hit points are also reduced by 1.
Oh,
That's a lot for you.
80% of my health.
She
Oh,
crumbles.
no.
She's,
I
oh,
have to let go
fuck.
of a single point of HP to save my friends. No.
she's like,
You're not there.
Mate, lay on hands, please.
So you can add this on the sheet above your maximum hit points. There's a little modifiers button.
Yeah,
Click that. Just put in like a -1 and say like
I did blood taken.
Scrivener held or
Scrivener,
blood taken. Yeah.
And then you do make sure
And
you
just
do
a
type.
-1 untyped.
Yeah, I did untyped
Like,
as well.
It's like the Bloodborne thing where it's like blood, blood nourished, whatever it is.
Okay. Awful. Awful.
All
the
right.
worst thing that's ever happened.
What are you at? Just curious.
Oh my god, you don't want to know. Well, I'm drained,
a-
so that doesn't help
Fair.
either.
You scoffed at my
Fair.
HP level, so
You're right, you're right. I'm at 60 without
Yeah.
drained.
That's fair.
In
Yeah.
the Saturday game in which I play, somebody was kind of cornered into making a deal with the devil to give up one of their hero points permanently. They have a maximum of 2 now.
Oh shit.
Oh
That's
my
good.
god.
I like that a
that's
lot.
nice.
I like that a
They
lot.
better have gotten something good off of
That's,
that.
yeah,
It was kind of needed.
that's really cool. I like that.
That's really cool, yeah.
After it takes the drop of blood, you see that it tilts the quill back, and then lays it back down onto its book. It then reaches out its hands to the pages all around it, and they all begin to unfurl. They start scanning through them.
Dude, this guy's literally an agent of the Hells. Like, how could he not be?
Well, this guy isn't, luckily.
This guy's just a
I
little
don't know
spooky.
about that. I don't know about
I can't believe you're judging this guy based on how he looks. He's just a dude with books.
He's spooky,
Oh,
dude.
Oh no, it's not because of how he looks. I'm just like it's.
Well, you
because
know,
of,
the last
like,
person who had a bunch of books betrayed the
What if
party,
he's-
so you know.
I didn't
that's-
betray anybody.
Ah,
Save me.
Tell that to Sky.
You
I
can't.
wasn't
cheat
loyal to her.
dead.
where were their souls last located?
Oh god.
Good question.
I mean, in the forest, right? Like that's the last place. Yeah.
Yeah, with the
Uh,
trees.
In this one forest that I remember the name of course, but I don't personally remember the name of. It's been forever
In
since we've been
character,
on
It was
that
really
map.
traumatic, you know.
Huh?
Okay, so in character, you remember the name.
Right.
There you go. Thank
That
you.
makes sense.
Oh, of
Thank you,
course,
God.
the
It was the Creeper Wood of Mevon.
the creeper wood of Mevon, of course.
I love how you're like, yeah, let's go through the woods. And they're like, it's called the Creeper Wood of Miva.
There wasn't a sign,
Yeah.
buddy.
We-
Okay.
Welcome to the Creeper Wood of Mevon.
Asa probably learned that afterwards because I don't know. We just thought it was the woods.
Oh my god. It's
It was
just
like, oh, the
it
creeper
had
woods of Mevon for level 10 through 12. What?
cars.
Fun tidbit: there's a town in the middle of the Creeper Wood.
Fucking lunatics.
Oh, those poor
Town of-
fools! Those poor
Fuck
fools!
you.
Those poor fools who are in the town of
There
the Creeper
was a town.
there was a town.
Yeah, Asa burned that forest down.
I burned the forest down. I'm so glad we don't have a druid in the party. They can feel it. Have you burned down a forest before?
Yeah.
No.
They were coming at me.
I
Self-defense.
was even
Those trees
thinking
are running
about
right
being
towards
druid.
me. What?
They were reaching.
You see that he, what's it called? After a moment of flicking through scrolls and pages, he then says, "Ah, yes, their souls were kept from the river, freed, regenerating, replenishing, soon to return to life in full stature. But something disrupted it. Their souls were yanked into the astral, at least in part, ripped asunder. Some ritual of some sort managed to mangle their souls. They're going to need to be rebuilt, put back together.
A ritual.
I take it these bodies are where they were regrowing.
Yes.
Good, that we can use that as an anchor.
So about that hair cream. I think Cody did this. In response to
Gonna do what? What? What's happening? What are you talking about?
It takes a moment and starts weaving some magic all around him. You see flickers of energy and stuff flowing through some pages until a single book comes to his hands. They open it up and they start flicking through the pages. We can rebind the soul to the body, but it is going to require another offering of blood. This one greater than the last.
Oh,
And this one not to me, but to them. A bit of adhesive to keep their souls bound into one piece. They will become tied to you. A sympathetic connection, as your blood will become a conduit, an anchor, a glue, which keeps them cohesive and solid. Is this acceptable?
Meat looks over to Asa.
Yeah, yeah, I can do that.
Or can you?
Very well. The Scrivener begins to write inside of their book, and you see that magic sigils begin to appear around the two bodies. And he begins to conduct a ritual with you all. Over the course of the next hour, you all are going to watch as energy starts to flow from those bodies outwards through the various entities that are surrounding the moot up into the astral. Little like bolts of energy just sort of going out and seeking. Eventually, they each bring back a surge of energy back into each of the bodies. But you see that it's sort of like overflowing, their bodies quivering and shaking. And it requires each of you to make an offering of blood.
Oh
This time,
my god.
it's going to be -4 maximum hit
Oh
points.
my god. Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
I mean,
4 for each, or
I-
just 4 for all of them?
I could do both if
Or
you want,
per.
but
No, no, I can't have you do that.
all right.
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Oh my
Uh,
god. Oh, yeah.
These will be
No, it's fine. Oh, goodness.
the
Minus-
soul blood.
Minus.
4.
Oh my god. Okay.
A level's worth of HP.
Yeah, honestly.
Basically, yeah.
Oh.
We did say we wanted resurrection to cost some shit, didn't we?
As you each make the necessary sacrifice into the ritual, you all watch as Bo and Maddie, their bodies start to stabilize. The energies exuding through them settling down, resting, seeming to fit into place properly. Meat. You smell something strange, something almost like burnt wood as this is going down. And you feel a bit of more energy than you expected to be seeping out of you as this ritual goes through.
Where's
You're starting to feel rather nauseous.
the smell come from?
The bodies below you, before you.
I look down the bodies. I look up at Asa. And then I just sort of steel myself and continue on with participation in the ritual.
Alright, you continue on. When the hour-long ritual is completed, Bo and Maddie, their eyes both open up simultaneously, taking their first gasp of air in a very long time. Conscious gasp of air in a very long time. As you each wake up, your last memory having been impaled by a wooden spike through the centers of your bodies, you all feel a little bit strange, a little bit different. You feel almost wooden in places, but you're still yourselves. Bo and Maddie are conscious.
Son of a bitch!
They are back.
Explain to me why we can't burn down a forest.
What's going on? I go look to grab for my mace.
Welcome back to the land of the living, if you could call it that.
What?
Bo looks up and just sees the weird Scrivener face glaring down at him.
Amazing.
Maddie, you're alive.
Yeah, of course I'm alive. I'm a badass. Would you people stop fucking doubting me? I'm awesome.
You...
We should probably.
Of course,
get
I don't remember
going.
being on the moon.
No.
Are we on a moon?
we're-
This is a crater of some kind?
Nope, we're on the astral plane. We have to get back. It's kind
The
of
what?
a long story.
Who? What's that bird? Who's this dog? Who are you?
Right,
Maddie.
that's Meat. Meat has been very helpful. That's Scrivener over there. He helped us out a little.
He twiddles his fingers.
And then this is Brew, a very loyal companion.
Okay. I feel like we missed some things.
You did. You were maybe dead for a little while, but it's been fixed. We fixed it.
I thought dead wasn't something you really fixed anymore.
Well, come on, let's walk and talk. Walk and talk.
Okay. It's just... I feel a little bit stiff. Alright. Okay. Sure. Let's move on then.
Does Maddie still have all of her gear there?
Oh God.
No.
Okay.
Is she naked?
Are we blasting?
You're butt ass naked.
Yes.
hell?
Yes, that'd be accurate.
We are close.
However, that actually does bring a different point. That does bring up something. Meat, you would have seen the wooden part. Is that their chest cavity is like in the middle of all their flesh? There is an area that's overgrown with plant matter, as if there was a hole in the middle of their bodies that had been grown over with plant matter.
Ace is like, come on, let's go. And Poe's like still reeling, and he's like, what the hell? Hey, Maddie, what's between your tits? What's between mine? What's happening?
What's between your tits?
I'm not sure what the medical definition is. I've just kind of referred to it as cleavage most of the
No,
time.
there's plants.
No, that looks like bark. That looks like bark and moss.
What's going? Ace.
I'm walking forward.
Okay.
Right. It's a really long story. A tree killed all of us. It killed you all. And then Rask made clones of us, which was very kind of him, I suppose. And I had to do a quick patch job involving plants, but it's really complicated arcane nonsense. But you should be okay. Be okay now.
All right. Well,
What?
let's go find pants that fit me, hopefully, and also you could fill us in on where Kor, Kara, and everyone else is. Did we ever find our ask?
No. We're actually here looking for someone who might know where Orask is.
Oh, fuck,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
My teacher's still waiting in Mevon. How long have we been dead? I didn't tell him. I told him I'd be back in like a month. Has it been less than a month? Shit. Okay. Well, we'll cover that later, I guess.
It's been some time.
All right. Well, there's ghosts around here. So we should probably get moving. Thank you. Sir, madam, person. He looks back to the Scrivener.
I literally have no extra clothing at all. Yeah.
I don't know how to bring it to you, but it would not fit me.
That's very true.
You
No,
are.
That's true.
As a note,
Uh,
all 3 of you will gain this.
All 3 of us.
Well, all 4 really, but
Oh,
no, I don't have sufficient permission.
me either.
oh, you
Is
can't
this-
see it.
I can't see
No,
Nope.
it's like you don't know what that
We're
is.
soul linked.
It'll be on your sheet. Basically, your soul and life force is bound to that of another being. Whenever you would regain hit points, you can redirect any number of those hit points up to your level to one of the other beings.
Oh.
That's
wait, does
cool.
that
So if you
mean-
drink a potion, you can give
Wow.
some of those hit points to somebody, to one of the others.
And
That's
the way you
cool.
do
I
it
was
is you all
hoping-
die.
I was hoping
Yeah.
if you like one died, you would all be dead too.
Well,
Not
we
quite
could
that.
test
This is
it.
the counterbalance to Asa giving up so many hit points.
Makes
Is that
sense.
now,
Yeah.
if Bo or Maddie heal themselves, they can heal Asa from
That's
the front line.
cool. All right.
Okay.
Alright.
And you all depart from the Huskmoot. And feel free to do anything that you want from there while you all travel back.
God, we're gonna see if we can get him some clothes.
Maddie
Um,
walks
That part
with
of the blood
walks around
craze.
naked with absolutely no problems. Like
Yes, I
she
know.
is.
I know she has no.
I've got nothing to be
problem
embarrassed about.
Hey, Hanover, how do you feel, buddy?
Eh. Bo and Maddie are pretty much the same. I mean, there's a little shame, but not much. A little shame left over from his noble bringing up, but outside of that, he's alright.
He's just really upset he's not wearing gold right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's that
It's
mask
West-
now,
West-
buddy?
Where's my mask? Where's my
I know.
cape?
It's in the forest.
You left it in the forest?
Well, there was a lot going on. I didn't have time. You know, I can't carry more than a couple of sheets of paper at a time.
That's true. And you are looking weaker. I can't
Lovely?
find a way to say it nicely. Drained, tired. Are you okay, Mesa?
I'm both drained and tired. Right, so we need to have a difficult discussion. While you were gone, something came to join me and Kara and Core and Meat, of course. That looked like Maddie, but it was not Maddie. But
You had an orc join the party? That's cool.
I mean, it looked exactly like you.
Was it one
That's
like
a
me?
little weird.
Yeah, no, not you. Just Maddie.
Just Matty.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean,
All right.
she is pretty special.
I mean,
But there was a lot of a lot happened, and Kara and Core are probably very mad at me because I put rescuing the two of you over protecting this person.
What do you mean?
the doppelganger.
Right, the doppelganger, for all intents and purposes, we thought was inhabiting Maddie's body. And because Maddie's body didn't have a soul in it, it was rotting and it would die within, well, due to strange circumstances, within a day. So we needed to bring that body up here to this place. It's complicated. We're in the astral plane. It's something funky. And
Is
put
Matty in
Maddie's
this body?
soul- Matty's in this body.
Well, no. Is she in the doppelganger? You said you were bringing up the body to get Matty back.
Right, because I'm not really sure. how
Is
it
this
all
the
worked
doppelganger?
out.
Matty, are you Matty?
No, that's Matty.
I'm a little bit confused. So the doppelganger was going to die, and you left
We
them
thought-
behind?
We thought we needed that body in order to bring you back. So we were going to bring her here. And then she would have died. Because there was nothing we could do to stop that, and then we would be able to put your soul in the body. But,
So you betrayed her.
well,
She was hanging out with you. She was your friend. And you stabbed her in the back?
Was she? What was this person? Were they acting like Matty? Did they?
no. She, I don't mean to sound callous, but she didn't mean anything to me. I knew that she was killing Maddie's body and that she would die. There was no way to keep her alive. She wasn't a soul. She was just some sort of leftover essence that was inhabiting an empty body.
But I was dead. You...
Sort of. Like I said, Arask had made clones, which your soul should have gone into the bodies immediately. But then something happened, and I've been trying to figure out how to fix it all, how to make everything work. And I found out about the Huskmoot, the place that we were just at, that you can put souls back into bodies.
So
I'm sorry if it sounds like it doesn't make any sense. I don't really understand most of it. And I don't think anybody else really understood what was happening either. So it was all very messy, unfortunately.
So this doppelganger of Matty, it was meant to be Matty's clone, and it didn't have a soul, but it was still a person? How is that a thing?
I don't know. There was something in it, but it wasn't a soul. It was rotting the body because it wasn't a soul. If it had been Maddie's soul and it had just lost its memories, the body would have been fine. It wouldn't have deteriorated. It wouldn't have been dying. But it was. So I knew that it wasn't a soul. It was just an echo. A shadow.
It sounds like magic way over my head. I do not understand any of this.
But it was still a person. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with how this occurred. Like, if your goal was to bring somebody up here to bring us back by... It sounds like you were trying to sacrifice them because they were going to die anyways. That doesn't make it okay. That's fucked up.
No, I understand how it seems that way. Yes.
I think I need to talk to somebody else and find out what happened. I'm not sure I
course.
trust your record of events.
Matty.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No, Bo, this is not okay. You don't... It's not okay when the people you think you love betray you. That's not okay.
I don't think she thought I loved her.
She was hanging out with you. Not for like a day, she was with you in this weird-ass fucking place that we just magically came to. It doesn't matter if you weren't close. You were still friends, or you were supposed to be. You don't just forget about someone and throw them away! That's... I'm gonna... Maddie just starts walking off.
Matty, Matty!
No!
I didn't forget about you. It's fine.
I'm
let's
sure
keep going.
it's more complicated, but yes, I mean, me and Matty are naked and we don't know where we are, so...
You're right. You're naked and you don't know where you're going.
She needs space, but we need to stay within sight.
why don't you follow Ma? Ma can take you to Kara and Kor, and stay out of the way so that they don't. I don't know. I don't know if Kara wants to see me. But please, do you need some? You probably need some money for clothes. I have a couple of gold that I can give you. Here's so you think 3 gold would buy clothes?
Sure, I'm sure that's plenty.
Right.
We'll get some between us.
All right. Here's 3 gold.
Thank you.
I'll subtract 3 gold. Give it to Bo. And then I will catch up.
All right. Are you going to be? I'll stay with her. Don't worry, friend. We'll get back safe and sound. Okay. I need to go after her. I need to make sure she's. He gives her like a smile, and then he takes off at a light jog to go after Maddie. I'm sorry.
Sarah alone.
That's really hard. I'm sorry, Asa.
It's all right. I got what I wanted in the end.
Well, let's keep moving. You know, can't really say nothing to fix anything right now, but well, time manages things anyways.
I don't know, maybe they'll hold a vote and kick me out and I can go back to my old ways. That would really delight them, you know. If I'm to be a villain for them.
No, it's just fresh in their mind. All wounds heal with time.
I'm going to reach out and sort of poke his hand where he got stabbed.
Ah!
Not all of them.
Well, some are worth it.
Some are worth it. Yes. Sorry about your barrels from Kate and Killian.
Ah, that's fine. They were good, but I would have just kept drinking them anyways, and half the fun drinking is going to different taverns and seeing what they got.
Right? It would keep you away from you know, your places of worship, and I'm sure Kate and Killian wouldn't want that.
Exactly. It was a crutch. Probably a test. And I had to give it up to do something Kate would want. All part of the plan.
All part of the plan. Yes, everything went swimmingly.
It was quite the sacrifice. And while they may be upset right now, and you may be walking into a firestorm when you get back, I understand what you did. And if it were me, I'd be very thankful.
Thank you. Unfortunately, you don't understand what I did, but I do appreciate it, regardless. And hopefully I'm still allowed to travel with them. That would be nice.
Okay.
We'll see, I suppose.
Got time to think on what you could say.
Oops, maybe?
Maybe something a little bit
Probably
more from the
sorry.
heart. That could work.
Right.
Maybe a little bit better news. I mean, honestly, maybe not even have to worry about that. We'll have a way home, and this place is being burned down, so may all die here anyways.
Aww. That's very optimistic. Maybe we'll die anyways.
I wouldn't say you know what? Maybe you're right. Yeah, sure. We given him enough distance now. We could probably start moving.
Yes, of course. What are you going to do now that your contract's finished?
Move on. Lost more than I thought when I started this, but job's done. I finished what Caden set out for me, and now it's time to go on to the next one. Pack up my wagon and see what else is out there. You know, if it don't work out, I could always use the riding partner.
I don't know if Brew is big enough to hold both of us.
Maybe not, but I did get them ponies.
That's true. I'll keep it in mind. Thank you.
Fair enough. We walk on.
And at the same time, up ahead, Maddie.
Angrily marching forth.
Angry
Maddie
marching.
and Bo have anything to talk about? Are you marched together?
How are you not tired? I'm feeling very tired.
Anger. It's a good motivator.
Yeah, no, that is true. Well, actually, my master down in Mivon told me it's not a good motivator and I need to get over that. That's a whole other thing. I'm sorry. That's really rough. And not something that you wanted to come back to, I'm sure.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, that is completely fair. And your anger is valid, and you have the right to hold on to that, but we do need to figure out where the hell we are. She did give me money for clothes, so once we follow this bird, I guess we can go look for shops. Would that be okay with you?
We're buck-ass naked. I'm pretty sure other people will want us closed. Bo, like...
If they just give
I'm
us
not
clothes,
ignorant.
if they just give us clothes, that's completely fair. I mean, that'd be amazing, but I mean, I don't know where the hell we are. I mean, this doesn't look like home. And I just kind of look out into the empty void.
Empty void.
Well, okay.
Yeah, well, you said the bird knows where we're going?
That is what she said. Apparently the bird is a friend of Ace's, and the bird should take us back towards Kai and Core. So, I guess we follow that bird.
Yeah, alright. Let's go.
Alright.
Alright. I think we pause there.
Ooh.
Fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
don't want to have them get back to town just yet.
Oh fuck.
True.
God damn
I gotta
it.
make
We
a
should-
character sheet,
Yes.
and I gotta ask.
New
I
character
mean,
sheet.
I guess I can ask this now. But like, it's a weird. Can I be a monk now, or do I need to actually wait for that?
Yeah, you can redo it if you
I
want.
could be a monk.
you
Okay.
can be a
Good. Well,
monk,
I mean,
yeah.
the whole bit was we were going to, train with. I can't remember his name. I have it written down somewhere. Scars. We were gonna train with Scars for a month, and that was gonna be my conversion and whatnot. But,
Yeah, I mean, we can still go ahead and do that to like solidify the lessons,
Right.
and this is just, early levels. Your character is just practicing. You know what I mean?
this is what he's learned from watching Scars, not training with him, and then we can go
Yeah.
train with Scars later. Okay, cool. Awesome. Hell yeah. Sweet. What are you? Are you
All
gonna
right, I've
keep?
just given you a new character sheet.
Please
I'm
do.
upset because well, not upset, but I'm like, oh, I was gonna. I'll just have to remember it for later. But ooh, I'm finally being able to insert some other things for my character, but we'll get there when we get there to next week, I guess.
What was Maddie?
What? Magus.
Magus. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool as shit.
Yeah, you were the anime here, your pro tag.
Even though Noboru is.
I mean, Noboru isn't
You're both
style.
anime
yeah.
pro tags.
Both of you are anime pro tag.
Fucking Maddie fights like an anime pro tag. She goes Super Saiyan, she warps, she fucking hits people.
So, what was the original plan for Sky?
So Sky was a holdover character until Maddie came back. That was the whole thing.
Okay.
She specifically introduces elements of she's specifically there to make you think about Arask, as far as I understood for like some of the story elements. But
Okay.
Sky's big thing is that she has a lot of the same elements as Maddie. Like they both have wanderlust. They want to explore and do things like that. But Sky was born in a purely combatant environment, so she's very combatant by nature. Whereas Maddie got to grow up in a wizard's tower, and she's kind of she's very studious and likes to read, and she has outlets for her stuff.
Yeah, it was still technically a part of Maddie, wasn't it? Technically, right? Or
It was
like,
very
that's
specifically
the
the
impression
memories.
I
It was
got
the memory.
Yeah, okay.
It was
Got
the
it.
copy of memory at like the fragments of memories, really, because when you clone somebody, you use a small portion of them to extrapolate the rest of their being. Effectively,
Right.
you make that,
Right.
and so whatever memory is there is going to be a shade or a shadow reflection of the person that it was copied, not the actual person themselves. Doesn't have the soul of the person, but there's there's tidbits of that person's memories in that clone, and that influences their behavior and makes them act in ways that may be similar to.
Got it. Okay.
It's also why she knew random things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the plan was
Cool.
that eventually Sky was going to meet an unfortunate fate, a cradle to the grave scenario.
Aww. That's sad.
I sort of knew that, so that's why I was like, we really need to get Maddie. I was like, this is what Joe wants Maddie. So we kind of have to
I mean,
try
Which
it.
ones?
Well,
I also
do
will
have
totally
that
sacrifice
sheet.
Maddie for hilarious things.
I know you will.
Come on, Joe. Stayed with one character. Holy shit.
I like how it was my decisions that threw everything out of whack.
It's good though.
Well, the thing is, like, that was the grenade on the party where things went haywire. Maddie touched the bloody time thing, so we transition from we have time to do a couple things to we don't have
We don't
time
got
to
time.
do anything
Yeah.
else. So it was like a really cool it was always going to come to a head. Like, I can't imagine at any point that Kara wouldn't have done what she done based upon what you did now. But,
Yeah.
like, it's a matter of timing.
Yep.
Oh, and
Now we
Fuck
have
out here, meat. We got Noboru back.
the
I
end,
know, right?
the end of, you're not strong enough, and then fucking Steve not making them rolls. Like that couldn't have been more written. It was so sad.
So
Sometimes
fucking
the dice provide.
They've been lining up for
Yeah,
us.
they do.
Last session and this session.
Well, they
Last
gotta pay you
session when
back
we
for all
could
the
not
bad
fucking
combat.
hit each other. Right?
Pay you
We
back
kept
for
rolling
it,
trash on
yeah.
that.
They're like, is this PvP? Okay, then we'll be good.
Yeah.
We'll make it look really cinematic. You guys can't
We'll
hit
be
each other.
Super stoked for you guys.
I'll be
Toe
strong
to
enough
toe
when
till
it
it's-
counts.
Poignant, yeah.
I gotta look over
Awful.
Bo's. I mean, I assume are we
Also,
the party's level?
yes, you'll be the party as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Also,
this
Uh,
keep
doesn't
in
do
mind
that
those
bull crap.
abilities that I posted in chat a little bit ago.
The soul.
You will have those. The
Nice.
deviant mutations.
Oh, those rights. Yes.
I thought that
yes.
What?
forgot all about deviant mutations.
No.
I
Nope.
haven't
Wait,
forgotten
what?
about them. I
Who?
just need to find neat ways of introducing them
Cool.
because the
Oh,
original
that's
way
for-
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I got
Bo
some
and Maddie
things.
dying and coming back this way, their deviant mutations there. I built one called Plant and Fungus Deviation.
It's pretty cool.
Mm.
I can't wait to talk to Maddie. That's gonna be like, ooh, this is gonna be a conversation.
Oh boy, yeah, it will be.
I'm so happy with Maddie. Just you sacrificed a friend.
You sure did, mate.
It was a chair, not a friend.
It was a chair.
Just literally.
Fucking didn't have
It
none.
was
It
a
was
chair.
We killed people
The
with
lab-
real souls before. We didn't give a shit. Alright.
I'm actually really
You
looking
killed
forward to
real
talking to
people
Meek too.
We killed real
I
people.
don't care about this chair.
Oh, I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking about, but not sure if it'll be shocking or creepy, but we'll figure it out when we get there.
Right? Always a good thing. to
Shocking or
put on
creepy
all.
are the two choices.
Yep. It's called Soon, TM.
It's just a matter of me and Core fighting for who gets to interact first.
Oh no, you can do it all you want. I don't mind.
Cool.
It's just mostly about timing.
3 gold to my character sheet.
What?
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You took 5 of my hit points and 3 of my gold. You know what that means to me? That's 80% of my resources.
I'm surprised you didn't
So
take
let's-
any of your books.
So what's
I
kind of
know,
fun
so-
about
well, I
this is
couldn't-
that things got really convoluted and messy because of different people getting different pieces of information based on limited information on their side. So like needing to get Sky's body there was based upon the information that Meek got from the professor at the university,
Mhm.
who didn't know all the other stuff that was going on with the thing, with the bodies being regrown and stuff.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
very
where the fuck
those come
interested to
from?
see.
There were a bunch of things like that was going on where, there were like 18 different pieces of information that were conflicting, and it was just like, wait, hang on, what? No, wait, fuck.
Wait, did they not actually need Sky's body to bring Maddie
No.
back?
I
No, they
mean,
didn't,
Sky's
as we
body's
can
gone.
see.
It touched that hourglass and it evaporated.
Well, it's like
I-
it's clear that they would have made a blood sacrifice to probably make a body or do something equivalent to that, or they could have just taken someone else's dead corpse. It's very
They
possible.
may not have needed the body, because there was another body being regrown already, their original body.
Regrown.
With the big chest cavity, now
Ah.
has wood in there. That's the original Bo and Maddie. That's their original forms. It's not clone body there. It's also why their clone
Car
bodies
doesn't
didn't
know
wake
that.
back up.
Mm.
It's why their bodies didn't wake back up, because they weren't actually like fully dead yet. They were being regrown and coming back.
Cool.
Until somebody decided to try to speak with dead, though, critically failed and then ripped their souls asunder.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. That would be me.
they
Thanks,
weren't
man.
they weren't around.
That said, Sky definitely would have helped the process along and made it not require any checks or anything, which is ultimately what it came down to anyway, since Sky did pay that cost.
Yeah.
It was basically the Sky factor would have made it a certainty, whereas without Sky it would have been probabilistic, up to chance.
Okay. That's cool though. The difficulties of different perspectives and history books or teachers also being flawed persons. It's a good way to approach lore,
Yeah.
because then you never know what the right answer is.
Yeah, I've been having fun with that
Yes,
recently. Not giving objectively factual information has been something that I've been trying to
Yeah.
fix with my games, because I have a
Yeah.
tendency to just, whatever I say is objectively factually the case in most cases. But I'm just like, there has to be that degree of just like, no, this person knows this thing. They're going to say this is what they think it is. Good luck.
Yeah.
They could be totally wrong.
The unreliable narrator facet of going at things.
Exactly.
Is pretty cool.
And I like how all those factors came together to create the situation with the bringing back of Bo and Maddie. Because it was
Excellent.
messy, it was unclear as what the hell was going on.
Mhm.
It was just people struggling to try to get their friends back at any cost.
Yeah.
And it led to this. That's fantastic
It was
trouble.
great.
At any cost.
They tried to secure their freedoms, no matter the cost.
I'm so happy I get to play my boy again.
Me too.
I can't wait to tell him about New Stetson.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to tell him how much of a trash fire it is.
Hey, so, some things happened.
Hearing it from like the mouth of a child.
We're gonna have to recap everything that's happened to the companions since they died.
Basically. Basically.
It's very
Oh, man.
Bad. It's very bad.
This has been a stressful moment. Why don't I sing us a song? Cara, why did you flinch? Are you okay?
I will stab you in the eye.
Whoa. What's happening with this party?
Everything is your fault. I will end you.
What the hell can I do?
I don't know, Noboru. How are we?
Fine.
Anyone interested in these in the deviant abilities for them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah.
I want
I
I
to
want to know all of Ace's stats and abilities.
No, this is
Whoa,
These are
whoa,
Bo and
whoa,
Maddie.
whoa.
Buzz
Oh,
and Maddie's
yeah.
deviants.
Ace is still a wizard somehow.
Me and Sis have a binding contract. He's
Yeah.
not allowed to say any of that.
Secrets are
He
always
does.
secrets. All secrets,
Yeah.
all the time.
We established that years ago.
So the
Blood
first
and everything
deviant feat
That was the
that they
fake
can
bat.
take at level 2 is called absorption enzymes. It's a reaction when they fail a saving throw that would cause them to be afflicted by a poison. They are able to attempt to counteract the poison and then break it down and draw power from it. On a successful counteract, they gain temporary hit points equal to double the counteract level of the effect. And it lasts for 1 minute. So if
Oh
it's like
boy.
a level 10 poison, they get 20 temporary hit points after counteracting it.
Oh, great! I can actually stab you with my
Fun.
poison, and you'll get temporary hit
Heal.
points from it if you successfully
Yeah.
Or
counteract.
drinking poisons.
Yep.
They can expand it, awaken it, to affect diseases. Or they can expand it to draw that poison in to their next strike. To inflict it.
Oh boy.
Their second one is, again, potential, because these are just the options you get to pick from. Spore Cloud. They shake their body, they can exude some spores into the area around them, which grants creatures within the area fast healing equal to half their level. All creatures, fast healing equal to half their level.
That's cool.
When awakened, they can make the cloud dense, so that way creatures within it are concealed to those outside of it. Those
Ooh.
are outside or
Mhm,
concealed to those
mhm.
within it. Just basically a fog cloud. Or they can awaken it, to be able to spend an action to create a burst of healing to all living creatures within it, but reduces the duration of the cloud. And then the level 6 one is a fungal regrowth. At the start of their turn, when they have fewer than their maximum hit points, they can regenerate some hit points. When they do this, a free action triggered at the start of your turn when you have fewer hit points than your maximum. Your wounds knit together with barely a thought. You regain hit points equal to double your level. When you gain this deviation, the GM secretly determines one energy type or precious material, such as fire or cold iron. When you take damage equal to that type, your wounds smoke until the end of your next turn, preventing you from regaining hit points this way.
It's really cool.
These could be expanded to help you come back from the dying condition. Or they can be expanded to increase your movement speed with small bursts of power.
And these you have to like take as a level up fee, right?
These will be akin to an archetype feat.
They're an archetype.
So you'll take them in addition to archetypes, but along the same progression as an archetype. So when you take one of them, you get the first ability, then you can take another feat to get one of the awakened effects, or get the next ability. You know what I mean? So in effect, in that list, you have 3 abilities, each with 2 awakenings. So you have 9 possible feats worth of selections to make.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to rethink my character build.
That's a lot of featsies.
And each character will still be getting these. I didn't get the way that I had thought to introduce them at an earlier level didn't come about. So y'all are gonna kind of get them at later levels as well.
Oh, did we derail your plans again?
Oh,
That's what we do.
We always do that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm just saying,
that's
tabletop
not a
role-playing
bug.
games wouldn't be fun if everything went according to plan.
Exactly. We'd be on a.
Remember that time Kara objected to sacrificing Sky? That was a doozy.
Woo!
That's just escalated quickly.
Remember how, like, Cora's never going to trust anyone ever again? Yeah.
What about
Good,
Kara?
that's the lesson you should have learned.
That's the lesson.
He says one.
Yeah.
I got everything I wanted out of this.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
that's-
I'll just make
Cora
it
doesn't
everyone
trust
else's
anybody
problem.
anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, Maddie, her back.
She got a few books.
Everything's
Like
good.
She got
Yeah, she
books.
got
Yeah,
That's so
fucking
many
mess.
books.
She got a book cart.
Yeah.
everything's
Yeah, not
coming
enough
up
books,
Asa.
but literally no downsides
Don't worry.
In the-
to any of this.
Yeah, with the trust issues bit, the best part is that I get to make it everyone else's problem.
Just in the middle of the college while Apocalypse happened, she's like next to her book cart. She's like, "Oh, this was a good gate. Everything kind of came together at the end."
You know what? This is honestly, this book, worth it. This book, honestly, oh, you know what? This book actually told me how to actually keep a body alive with the soul in it. I doubt there is a book that is just laying in the library there with that, but
No, not an easily accessible one.
no. Clearly an opinion piece on an article or something.
Yeah.
Clearly. That's what I think.
Now you said accessible, but I heard accessible. I was like, not accessible. It's a very accessible
Not
book.
bad.
Seth, go over how
Accessible.
those feats are going to work again.
Okay, so in the same progression that you get class feats, you're also going to get a deviant feat.
Okay.
When you get a deviant feat, you can spend it on one of those feats: absorption enzymes, spore cloud, or fungal regrowth. When you take them, you get the original effect listed. You can also take a feat to awaken one of the feats that you've already taken, to expand upon it. So at level 2, you could take absorption enzymes. At level 4, you could awaken it to work against diseases. And at level 6, you could awaken it again to allow you to channel the counteracted effect into your strikes.
Oh, so
And that would be 3 separate feats.
So originally, or as we currently have it, when we level up, we get our feat normally, and then we have the free archetype feat whenever that comes around. This will be a third thing for specifically.
Correct.
Okay, cool. I thought I was gonna have to
You will get it
sacrifice
in
some archetype
addition
stuff.
to class.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, you'll get it in addition to those.
Because I
It's
have
the you done fucked up feat.
Yeah,
because I had
Yay.
I built out bow a while back with this monk build, and like it is tight. I don't think there's very much at all that I can't sacrifice. So this being completely additional is really cool.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deviant feats are, at least the way the book describes them, is supposed to be for more superhero-like games,
Right.
where your deviant feats are like your superpower activation. Now, to note, the deviant feats do have a drawback that comes with them, a backlash.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't write that down yet because I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do for the backlash. But every time you use one of these abilities, you roll a d20 and you see if you're going to get a backlash effect. And every time you don't, the chance of the backlash effect increases. So you can't really spam them without getting a negative consequence.
All right, for bow, do you have a plans for an archetype for bow? Because I'm thinking
Yeah.
wood kineticist.
A wood kineticist? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yes, wood is one of
Mm.
the 6 elements for kineticist.
Which is really funny to me, but
Yep.
also still great.
Yeah, look at
Just
that.
something to consider since you
I
got
have
wood,
the
since you're
power.
part wood now.
I have the power of fire. I have the power of water. I have the power of wood.
There is the page on Nethys about deviant abilities, if you want to
Mhm.
read through it to get the general idea. It'll probably help understand what the hell the thing is that I put in chat.
Mm.
And this will also be good for everybody else, because now that we know the game a little bit better, this might make more sense.
Is the archetype called wood kineticist, or is it kineticist and then like wood abilities?
You take kineticist as your archetype,
Right.
and then as you do, you'll get a feat that you can take called like Open the Gate, which lets you pick an element that you are attuned to. You would pick wood as the plane that you're attuned to. And it's one of the stronger ones, I think. Like, my druid goes archetype into wood kineticist because one of their powers is Timber Sentinel. You create a protector tree that just absorbs strike damage, and it's 10 times half your level of hit points. So my druid at level 15 is running around popping up freaking 80 hit point trees that just absorb 80 damage to the people that I'm healing. It's ridiculously strong and fun.
Mm.
Not
Alright.
overpowered because it doesn't stop like spells and all that.
Sure.
So
I'm
only strike.
I have to look into that. Yeah, through the gate.
Yeah, and it gets that although I haven't watched it myself, it gets that Avatar feel, I would guess, you know, mixing martial arts monk with kineticist powers.
True.
Elemental bending stuff.
It's very cool. I had to think on stuff. I originally had it where it was going to be wrestler, and then I think down the line it would be acrobat. I think. But I don't know now. I got some stuff I could change around.
You got a week,
Yeah, exactly.
and it will be a week.
Time
You
to
guys
hit.
all better show up.
Time to hit Path Builder
Yeah.
over and over.
Finally got to bring that
Build
back up.
80 different
Is-
versions of a character.
My main issue with Path Builder is though it's updated, that I can't put the custom stuff in there anymore. So I'm like,
What
oh
custom
good,
stuff in
yeah,
there?
I want to, yeah, because like Cores is a dragon, whatever, and I didn't see
Dragon
an
should
option.
still be in there.
Well,
You
I
just
didn't
have to include
see-
Battle Zoo.
Well, I thought I was doing that, but it didn't come up anywhere on my Path Builder, and I was like,
When you create new character, there should be a little toggle that says include Battle Zoo.
yeah, but there wasn't. So I'm like, I don't know. I'll look at
screen share?
it again. Yeah, 1 second.
Maybe they changed it, but it should be there. Battle Zoo stuff has been made openly available to them.
Yeah, which is why I was weirded out when it got updated with like the newer rules and stuff.
Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna head out. Good session,
Hey, you guys
guys.
have a good night. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good night. Everything.
Yeah, everything's fine.
went
Yeah.
great. Well, everything went
Great,
great.
yeah,
What a
yeah,
great,
super good.
All right.
great night.
Okay.
See you guys
So you
later.
go to the. Bye.
Later.